No, because I see comments. That's why.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.
It's time for the Crew Dallas panel with your hosts, CJ Smith, King Les, Oaklyn Jonas Galloway, Roderick Rayson, and Ressie G. Remember, the views of the panelists are their own and not coached or told to say by any member of production.
Go hard. Go hard.
Oh my goodness. What's up, everybody? Happy Crew Monday.
What's going on?
What's going
on?
I am the Whoopi Goldberg of the panel. Ressie G, not Carter Butte. I still get to the money. Oh, and I am joined by Oaklyn Jonas Galloway. Hey, Oaklyn.
What up, dude? It's OJ the OG, because I always got the juice, aka the Sunny Hostin of this panel. How are y'all doing?
I love the Sunny. Roderick, aka the Sarah Haynes. How art thou?
How are we feeling today? I'm feeling wonderful.
Listen, I'm up in this thing.
That's all I got.
CJ, the Alyssa Farrah Griffin of the moment. Hey.
How y'all doing?
And last but not least, sometimes the Joy Behar, sometimes the Anna Navarro. King Lex is in the building with us too. How art thou?
I'm doing good, y'all. It's another Monday. Child.
And baby, it has been an eventful Monday because the after show went up tonight. We found out some things on this after show that we did not know.
What's the tea?
We love that. Honey, make sure you guys go right on over to CRW Plus and watch the full after show. The episode 6 is out and we're going to talk about it tonight in a minute. Make sure y'all drop some hearts up in the comments. Let me know that y'all are there. Mother is here and I have questions. I have questions because the Ghetto Grapevine is saying some things. Mother and honey, I have questions. So we're going to jump right into it. So y'all, we're going to do what we do. We're going to talk about the episode, just some clips. And always remember that you can watch the full episode over on CRW Plus. Honey, shout out to Woo the Lee in the comments and the team over there. And we are going to have a good time. Let's hope that, it would be fun if this live got a little heated tonight. I would really enjoy it because I have some.
I'd enjoy it.
I would really enjoy it because I have some things to say tonight. But we're gonna let it unfold, and if I get it up in my shondo, hey, then I just might. I just might say some things. So
over a cliff.
Yes. Shout out to let's go to the comments for just a second. So Wooda Lee is in the building. Hey Wooda. Shout out to the EP of the EP. Make sure that y'all are crossing your fingers and let's hope that he takes home as many of those Starry Awards as possible, child. Yes. Rico Cassadine is in the building. Hey, Rico. Rico came down to Dallas, child. And he was on a mission, and I had not made time to see him. So when you come back, Rico, my sister from another mister, you got to come over to the house and at least feel the tree and feel the breeze, okay? Shout out to Harviana, okay?
Ressie is not coming out to the streets.
Listen, now, wait a minute. Now, let me see. Ressie G be in the streets. It's just when I get in the streets, the girls really want to try and pull it on me. And so now that my ta is in my spirit, because I am from one of the most iconic lines, and y'all remember, I live on a very posh side of town. You can hear every thought.
I put on that bitch's forehead.
Okay, on your motherfucking forehead, bitch. Oh my goodness. Stand alone, child. We're gonna bring you up too if you're ready to come up because last time you popped up, you had some things to say, and I really appreciate it.
I love stand alone. Stand alone now to come in, address it, get straight to the point.
Let me tell you.
Mhm.
And the
I love
questions were right on time. Let's shake it up. Give it to him, child. I'm gonna try and give it to him. Rico, you know how it is. Let's get ready, honey. Not for the not the fagites. Oh Lord Jesus. Hey, shout out to the president. You tried to pull it last week, but you pulled back. So I mean, you know, we all right.
Shout out to CJ.
But shout out to CJ. So you guys,
Shout out to
we-
Huck, man.
Listen. So we pick up on the episode. We're finishing out the place that I recommended D'Angelo exclusive. Recommend D'Angelo to go to was Times 10 Cellar, which is a fabulous wine lounge and charcuterie bar here in Dallas, Texas. Make sure if y'all like the shark or the coot of the honey, you go on over there. And if y'all haven't noticed, I am a little hyper tonight. These Skittles are activated, okay? These Skittles are activated.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, what's different, girl? What you do today?
Listen, I don't know. I'm just trying to be the Midday Diva from Bell Collective.
Oh my gosh.
If y'all ain't watched the Bell Collective, baby, Miss Tambra, the Midday Diva is the girl.
Get it
honey.
going on over there. On
Got it going
90.7
on.
the beat.
90.7 the beat. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into some of these clips, you guys. So yeah, we pick up finishing out this very interesting borderline lemon squeeze that they had at the winery or the wine restaurant. But there was some things that happened, and y'all make sure y'all go and watch the full episode over on CRW Plus. But let's get into a quick little clip real quick.
Yes.
So all of most friends have had a chance to fuck Xavier. Yes.
Fucking a friends. Child, you got to be more careful.
Friend fucking, homie hopping. That's what's going on. Xavier, you a little popular girl.
Fucking the friends? Girl.
But when I say I am enjoying Xavier, loving the crew, even if it's one group of friends over here with Mo, another group of friends over there with D'Angelo. My question is, included in this friend group, was Gregory included himself? Because allegedly the streets are saying that that's what happened down there in Houston. But what did
I
y'all
think the alleged was confirmed.
Actually, hold on. I just want to ask one quick question.
Please.
Was he fucking Trey Womack? Because that was the next friend we seen on the show. Even though he claimed he was gone. Oh, I've been gone. Well, Gregory put it out there that he was fucking the friend. So he's one of the friends and the brothers.
I mean, because Xavier said not friends, friend. He wanted to make that clear. He gonna be fucking the friends. He's fucking a friend, one friend. So who was
one
it?
He did
said
say
a
one
friend,
friend.
another
He
one
said one
said,
friend.
okay.
Well, one moment.
Where's my drink, child?
While you're taking that moment, I just want to pitch a question. I just don't understand, since we're talking about this now, I just don't understand how somebody can sit up at this wine restaurant and be pulling folders, receipts, commentary, judgments, and exposures all for your friend and then end up joining in on the same behavior that you calling out. That is wild to me.
What's
Like,
wrong
how do
with
you
the
sit
behavior?
here?
Wait. What's wrong with the behavior? I am thoroughly.
My whole thing is,
entertained.
I just don't understand how you gonna sit here and call somebody out for fucking somebody friends and then become one of the friends that he fucked. Why say anything? Why do you have a whole folder? Why do you have a whole folder on this person that is this thick and then ignore all of that just to get some pussy that you? Well, we'll get to that later.
Apparently it was chocolatey. Lex, do you
Okay, so we're gonna
think
get to it now.
Yeah, why not? We're here.
Wait,
Lex.
hold on. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, like chocolate pussy.
Wait.
Ooh.
Y'all just
Shout out to
edging
all
it.
the-
You're just edging right now. You're creaming right now. Calm down.
Shout out to all the scat daddies in the chat.
My God.
Shout out to the
Oh, my
scat
God.
daddies in the chat, baby. So my question is, King Lex,
Yes.
royalty, you are CRW
Yes.
plus royalty. Make sure y'all go and subscribe, like, and comment. Do you think that when he said he was messing around with one of the friends, that one of the friends was Gregory.
I did not think that because Gregory was the one bringing it up. So I was like, he's not gonna put himself out there. You know what I'm saying? That he's the friend that he was fucking. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think it was Gregory.
Shit.
So do you know how long it took for him to open back up or to rather close this binder, set it to the side so that he can get a piece? Like how long from this moment? Like
5 months. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got today.
This is what?
Because my whole thing is
like
that just leaves me with so many questions. No, seriously, because it was 5 months later. No, as a producer, this really leaves me with questions because you sat here. When did y'all film Confessionals? Because y'all sat here, filmed this whole show, then filmed the Confessionals, and you still sitting here denying that y'all have. Well, listen, I know more than everybody else on this situation, so
hopefully he brings the binder. If you're gonna pull the Monique pull card, you better bring the binder to the reunion.
What's the point of bringing the binder when it didn't matter? When it didn't matter you chose to fuck him.
Don't bring it up. Like EJ said, don't bring it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you even bother to bring that up if
like
you still gonna fuck him eventually
anyway? For that to make it seem like we knew something was going on because you have a binder. You don't get a binder by just being somebody's friend. You been a binder because you done been there. You seen where the dogs is laid and everything in the yard.
Like don't edge me.
You probably seen him walking down the stairs in them boxers.
Like you know he painted because he painted you. That's why you willing to put that out there. Come on now, like.
Well, I think Gregory had a binder because he was staying with Mo, and Mo said that they was in. So basically, Mo was hearing all the conversations on the phone.
So Mo was basically telling Gregory what was going on.
What was the key that everything he was hearing? Because he said he was hearing Xavier on three-way with the husbands spilling all the tea. So I'm guessing that's where the folder is coming into play. Well, everything that's going on, because didn't nobody know that Xavier was staying with Mo. Didn't nobody know really Xavier's tea. What's that boy named? Gregory dropped the bomb at the winery.
Mm-hmm. And to add to that, not to top it off. To add to that, I really feel like, and I guess I'll pose this question to the panel. And it's interesting to me how people have been kind of like CPN shaming when they know that this boy has been apparently hard up, just what we seeing off the show. It's obvious that this boy is hard up. That means that if he's trying to get a CPN, that means that he is trying to get on his feet. But I wonder, it's still a little gray to me.
Wait,
because
is he trying to get on his feet or is he trying to scam? Because I know girls that get CPNs that scam.
Clock it.
Trying to get on their feet.
Clock it right now, CJ. Clock it.
We're not getting ready
that's
to
a
call
legitimate
that.
question.
We're trying to get on. No, bitch.
Are we trying to get on our feet or are we trying to scam? What we doing?
What are we doing? Because I live in Houston, honey. Scam artists.
Tell it.
Because you working two jobs and you got a CPN
and
you
CPN,
still fucking
girl.
couches to sleep
girl,
on?
You can't pay your bills. Like, come on. With 2 jobs.
And a CPN.
And
like you doing all this and you still got to fuck for couches?
Come on now. Girl, that ain't too much weed to smoke, bitch.
Can we get off
these comments?
Can we get off that play? Because I don't believe in that, Mr. President. That's bestiality. I don't do that.
That is nasty. But you know, my thing is, Lex, what you got to say about it? What you think? Do you think he was trying to get on his feet? Do you think he was trying to scam? Do you think that they should have helped him? Well, I don't know. I really wonder. I just really wonder.
As far as like the CPN, Xavier didn't have a CPN. Gregory told him you should have get a CPN because you living with Mo. That's what Gregory said in the scene.
Oh.
Now, do I think that? I don't know. Me personally, if I'm living in a box, but it's all mine and I'm paying it by myself, I'd rather do that. Box. You know what I'm saying? I can't live with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But from the way that Mo said it, Xavier, he just said, "Hey, can you come get me?" And Mo like, "Yeah, I'll come get you." And Xavier just came out with a shopping cart full of stuff.
Not shopping cart.
When you said shopping cart on that after show,
like a Target, Walmart.
Did he run out with it?
I fell out my eyebrows when you said that. That was so funny to me.
Is the shopping cart from Aldi, Kroger, Tom Thumb? Where is
I
it?
can confirm that it is not from Burlington. That I can confirm.
Burlington got that big long sticker.
Because they
cannot leave out the door.
Because they like AT&T. They don't play that. Okay.
Okay. No going to no parking lot with that, babe.
Yeah, I think Xavier, because he said he had 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he had a lot of bills he had to catch up on. I don't know. But if you work at 2 jobs, I feel like Dallas or Irving got an $800 apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, ain't even Dallas. You go to Carrollton, you go to Plano. You go somewhere
South Dallas and pay $700.
Hello.
Stop playing on Oak Cliff.
Dallas,
Cliff, I know hoes that live in nice shit and nasty than a bitch, nigga. Like, come on now.
Well, shout out to the hoes. Hey,
I just that whole winery situation, I think could have been handled just a little bit better. I feel like the host, this was not a good example of hosting an event because D'Angelo was like really, 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 really just sitting there looking around.
I mean, but was there hosting or was there facilitating? Was D'Angelo the host or was he just the person that invited everybody to the function?
He gave facilitator because like it didn't give like this. That's one thing. Let's address that because there's been a lot of events and we don't know who's hosting what because it gets taken over. What's up with that?
That because this really became Greg's event.
No shade.
If you really want to talk about it, this became Greg's event with a Mo and AJ Rising.
Not a Mo and AJ Rising.
I mean,
there's a comment.
So why is did Greg and like Trey? I mean, like Trey and Mo try to call like D'Angelo broke. They said the person who hosted the winery was that towards D'Angelo or was that towards Xavier? It kind of lost.
I think it was more so. Xavier.
Well, I mean, D'Angelo.
I think it was. I think it was
they said
D'Angelo.
the person who hosted.
Oh wait,
I didn't catch that.
No, I heard it. But
you talking about when Trey and Mo was sitting down at
the
Well, he was saying that because D'Angelo was the person. Well, he was saying that because D'Angelo was the person that Trey took on the date and then called broke.
Oh, EJ.
That's why he was saying that. That's why he kept trying to call him the broke one, was because he was trying to pump it in front of Trey, his homeboy, that took him on the date and then called him broke, even though he said that he wanted that money back, which means he probably still wanted a little piece. No shit.
I mean, because I had to make sure. I'm like, wait, they talking about
another piece by now. Listen, my thing is, I just really, there have been
What about
your point, Roderick.
friends?
There's definitely been a lot of events that have been taken over. I just need these girls to start. Whoever is hosting the cast trip, I hope that they keep it together and don't pull an Angel Massey and lose control of the cast trip. Okay, moving right along though.
Wait, when they do come to Houston, I wonder if they're going to play. Did they do the play in Crocker? Because Houston's really not really.
No shade.
And I do want to shout out. I need to shout out the editor because the song that they played during that confessional clip was so shady. And if you didn't catch it, I'm gonna play it one more time before we move on to the next scene. But it was so shady. Just listen to the background, y'all. And remember, if you want to see the full episode and the full scene, go on over to CRW Plus. But y'all listen to the background when they was going in on this man.
So all of Mo's friends have had a chance to fuck Xavier. Yes.
Fucking a friends. Child, you got to be more careful.
Friend fucking, homie hopping. That's what's going on. Xavier, you a little popular girl.
Fucking the friends?
Girl.
Homie hopping is crazy. Hashtag
Give the editor a baddie chain for that.
Hopping. But they're fucking on me, other fucking a friend. I said, wait a minute.
Hashtag famous last words.
That is so funny. But let's move on to the next clip. So next thing that we see Michi and Xavier meet up in what seems to be a park to kind of talk or whatever. And it seems like, to me, I don't know so much if I would have gave Xavier the energy that Michi gave, because it was really, honestly, real mellow, real cool and all of that. But I got a little piece. And remember, watch the full clip over on CRW Plus, honey. But let's get into this little piece.
Hard, and I was in communication with Mo, and he was looking out for me, and I can appreciate that.
I do feel like you stood on business. You did jump around in a few circles, but other than that, I think you handled yourself well at the winery.
No, I think I kept it real cute. I think I could have, indulged.
I had to cut it right there because when Michi says he stood on business, my thing is standing on business owning up to your lie when you're caught in the lie? Is that what standing on business is? Because that's what I got from that scene.
Okay, so I do want to say one thing. That's something that Natalie has created. I guess standing on business is like, I guess, where you'll confront the person who's been saying things to you, or you fight or some.
Well, she didn't necessarily create
So let me-
that. That is a very non-popular term, standing on business.
It's a popular term, but like as far as in the acting goes on, because these hoes, I just feel like how half these hoes they're acting.
So let me ask you a question then. What's the difference between checking temperatures and standing on business?
I mean, you just taking the temperature, like you just seeing what a hoe got to like.
I just think we need to take the business part out of it and just say stand on it.
Okay.
Because the business thing, you're fighting. Are you fighting for money? Is this WWE? Is this UFC?
No, you standing on your square. You saying what the fuck you need to say. Like,
shout out Pharaoh.
Stand on that. Don't say business, because.
Lex, do you think he stood on business, or do you? Because I don't think he's necessarily stood. Like when I think of stand on business, it's very much you not gonna say this. This is what the truth is. Blase second and a third.
I'll say this. I feel like he defended himself, but at the same time, from what the cast is saying, because Mo said tonight that he heard him in the room popping his shit. What the little girl say? When I come around,
okay,
you don't want to talk. But
when I'm not around, you like this, but when I come around, you don't want to talk.
You don't want to post up. So
Post
I
up.
feel like Xavier
so
in
funny.
the winery was like had got caught up in it and didn't know how it was coming, because he didn't know that he was. It sounded like he didn't know that he was gonna get confronted by the people the way he was at the winery. So it was like he was almost taken off guard by that. But I can't say he stood on business. I can't say he stood on business, because even in that moment at the winery, you can see Meech and Blue. They're like, "Bitch, you ain't really saying what you wanted to say." You know
And
what
no
I'm saying?
shade.
The only thing that Michi and Blue had to say was, "Bitch, stand on business."
Yeah, because even
And look to the left.
Michi said in that moment, like, if a bitch say they got a photo on me, bitch, it's like, well, air that hoe out. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I wish a girl would. Because see, the thing about the doll, y'all know, and the web world knows that one thing that Ressie G, not Cardi B, that always and will forever still get to the money is going to do is keep a receipt, baby. I wish a girl would say. But the person I do think that stood on business was in this particular scene was Mo, because I feel like he had a lot of pent up energy. And he came up in that place talking about some fa 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 fa. That's what I think that he definitely did. Because he had to let him know what time it was. And what time it was is okay.
You sleeping on my motherfucking couch, ho?
Listen.
And he don't wipe his ass. That's what Mo said.
Several times.
Right.
Repeated it.
He repeated it.
He did.
He witnessed it.
I heard him. With these ears, I heard him.
But you know what? Wood comments, he said, I think Xavier tried to play it cool. He was definitely in the hot seat. So here's my thing. And I'm finna say
He ain't had no
something.
comebacks, babe.
I'm finna say something, and I really don't know if y'all are gonna be cool or come out of a bag on me. But I really feel like this is a case of mad day for people, right? And I think that there's a problem with trusting each other amongst this cast, because I think Xavier trusted certain people, was giving tea to certain people, and then those people was bringing the tea back to the folks. And then the other people that got the tea, y'all got to follow, keep up. The people that got the tea was exposing it. And then now Xavier is like, well, girl, I can't trust nobody. So I'm like, so y'all put y'all trust in Xavier to do y'all right while living in y'all house. Xavier put his trust in y'all with holding all the tea, like i.e. Wi-Fi gate. And it's like, girl, y'all need to go to church.
I agree.
But speaking of Wi-Fi gate, hold on.
Let's get to that, because it was the fact that he said he wasn't living there no more, but still paying the Wi-Fi.
And the fact that Mo said on this after show live tonight that man still paying this Wi-Fi to this day.
Yeah.
Shout out to how good AJ looked on that screen.
I mean, he was paying the Wi-Fi bill at D'Angelo house and wouldn't even have D'Angelo pay the Wi-Fi bill at his own house.
Wait.
Lovely donate to. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on. If you want to pay a bill, you ain't staying here. Let's do it.
Listen, CJ, what you had to say?
I mean, for him to be paying the Wi-Fi bill there, like they technically had to evict him the correct way if he would have known that. I mean, they would have to. If you really want to be technical, I don't understand why he leave. If you pay the Wi-Fi bill, let's go to law. Let's take it to court.
I mean, because if you pay the bill there, you get mail there, baby. That means about the Texas law. You live there.
Yeah, 30 days.
Live there.
Shout out to CJ for the squatters laws in Texas.
Unfortunately,
the more you know.
I'm gonna have to agree with this comment, you guys. Mother commented and said at D'Angelo, in that particular scene, I expected you to be more assertive as the host. However, you were in the background from what I observed. That's what we all observed. And I think that.
Can I say something real quick? Hold on.
Please.
This is about the casting. Let's be clear. So when it comes to casting as a producer, you could clock people's tea when we're casting, asking you questions. Yes. I would have clocked that this hoe don't stand on business back in casting. Like I said, everybody, Ressie hate George, but do you know why we picked George? George came 10 minutes late, then told us he literally demanded a presence. That's a personality. He demanded that he get me for 5 minutes. I'll tell you why. Come on now. That right there should tell you enough.
Toe to toe with me. That's it.
Like you have to understand how
Claudia Jordan to my
You would have learned that he didn't stand. He was not going to stand on business from casting. It's all about questions. Like this, half those girls. D'Angelo, another one. You can clock that tea, and I love her, but that's another one like that. You know what I mean?
I'll be a little bit. I'll extend a little bit of grace.
No grace.
You can.
No grace.
We
watch Zeus Network.
You are so cute for that.
We watch Zeus Network. We watch Now This TV. You got Assertive. I can name 20 networks where it's all the same thing. No,
Grace is one of Giselle's daughters.
Season 1, 2, 3 of a very fabulous show that the three of us produced that Voodoo was on. So I mean, girl, we know what is given. When it's right, when it's right.
But David, I tried.
But you know what it's hitting for, Roderick.
You know what it's hitting for. You know, but it'd be a little nice, just a little bit.
You guys in the comments, thank you guys so much for commenting. Thank you so much for commenting. I do want to know from Mo, since he is in the comments, when you moved to your new apartment, what Wi-Fi provider did you choose? Since Wi-Fi game has been a thing.
No shade to Mo, gay Spectrum.
Who did you choose?
Spectrum is the best.
I got T-Mobile, and T-Mobile is excellent. Okay,
if I could switch,
but. Moving right along. Anybody else want to say anything else on that one before we move on? All right, well, let's move right along. So now we moving along, and we see Trey Womack meeting up with Mo to catch up and talk the talk and walk the walk out on the strip at the La Ventana, honey.
This is my favorite scene.
And the walk. Let me tell y'all something. It's always so beautiful. It's always so beautiful to see a man that once upon a time listened to a beautifully talented man that encouraged him to be, get more in touch with your feminine side. And then to come back on camera and see that you are just so in tune with it. I absolutely love to see that. We got just a little piece of this. And if you want to watch the full clip, go right on over to CRWTV Plus. Okay, CRW Plus. But let's get into this little clip real quick. Roderick, I need you to I need you to
roll the goddamn clip. Here you go.
Clip.
8 times last month.
Really?
I'm tired. Yeah. So I got a couple of days off, and I was like, well, shit, I need to catch up with everybody. So
Right, you've been gone so fucking long, this traveling stuff. You ain't been caught up with what's been going on.
I know I feel so lost. I talked to Fed and I talked to some more people, and I was like, we all just need to get together and just talk. But I was like, well, shit, you all, me all, let's see what's
going on. So you remember, okay, you haven't been here, and I haven't been trying to put you in my business because you've been doing whatever.
Yeah.
But
listen, y'all need to go and get into that whole scene over on episode 6, season 3. It's getting good. Y'all better come see it. Shout out to Mo in the comments, because if you know, you know. But when with them sitting down and meeting up, I did appreciate seeing. I really wish, and Mo, y'all make this happen next season. I need to see Fat on camera. I love Fat. Like Fat, I love Fat. Twin,
I mean, you know what? They can do a simple scene. They talk about, so if it's Fat, you got Fat and Mo. Mo likes to do party promoting. We know Fat do like to do drag. I mean, before she go to Marty's, y'all can have a scene right outside, light. Hell, if you got to be cheap, iPhone, but you gotta have that light outside, and bam, and microphone.
I just love Fat. Like I mean, but I did appreciate seeing like somebody that's a real friend to Mo, like not on the show. Not saying anybody on the show is not a real friend to him, y'all. No shade. But like seeing a friend outside of the nucleus sit down and have a conversation with him and actually tell him something ain't right. Get him out, get him out of here. Get him out of the house. And I really appreciated seeing that. Lex, when you saw them have that conversation, what was your thought about, them actually? Because I mean, we saw Trey a little bit in the lingerie party, and then now we see him have a conversation. What was going through your mind when you first saw them link up?
I just really wanted to know why Mo was giving him so much grace, because I just was like, Mo let him in his house, and clearly there has not been a respect of privacy conversations that's going on, like things that, even when it comes to like friends, you know what I'm saying, with the alleged like messing around with the friends. I think Mo really was on the fence. So should I believe him here? Should I put him out? Whatever the case may be. And like you said, it was nice to see a friend outside of the nucleus that actually knows Mo in a different way and was able to give him advice, you know what I'm saying, on what he should do. But it was just like I feel like Mo, you could see the wheels turning in Mo's mind when it was coming to Xavier and everything that was going on.
So somebody said that Mo was being too nice. I do agree with that. I do think that Mo was too nice, but I think he's just a nice, a kind-natured person. My mom would say she's sweet as gold, and I say it too. But I think that when it came down to it, I really want to know, like, what was that deciding factor of saying, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna take you in, I'm gonna make you a part of my gay family, all of that. Like, what was it that he saw in him that would make him make that decision or that turn?
I think for me, the intention was clear for him to say like he wanted to, in a way, father him, because I guess even Trey was able to like affirm that he's very, very caring. He likes to help people. This is not something that's just new. He'll take people in rent free and give you some type of guidance. So I feel like the intention was always there. But I do agree with the fact that I would like to know, okay, what was it? Like, was it a story? Like, what was the situation that he was in that kind of led you to say, you know what? Okay, he needed the help and he had potential. We're gonna work on that thing called potential, because that's a little dangerous, but that's just me.
Yeah. Oaklyn, what you think?
I think. Listen, my whole thing is, I just think that if you're going to allow somebody in your listen, you claim that you don't know the person and you're just moving them in. I just feel like if you have a history of allowing people in your home and the people who you bring around you evaluate the fact that you have a consistency of allowing people in your home that screw you over, I think that at some point you should assert some sort of vetting system before you allow pretty boy strangers to homosexualize they ass up in your residence.
No,
I just don't understand. I just don't understand why every cute boy with a sad story now falls up on your couch.
Well, maybe. Well,
Who says they were cute?
I mean, he said the boy was cute on the after show.
I mean, I'm talking about the other one. Oh, well, never mind.
Mo said the boy was cute on the after show.
I mean,
so I'm
you know, not all of them ain't cute. Shout
Mo,
out to
you are
Mo
crazy
for
for that.
That is a cute.
Okay, look, I just want to know. I just want to know.
I have some ugly ones too, baby. That couch has
Okay,
seen
well, thank
better
you,
days.
Mo.
Baby.
Okay, so now we can get into you actually. Okay, fair enough.
That's funny.
Fair enough.
CJ?
I am all for being corrected.
CJ, what you think?
All I'm gonna say is there's nothing wrong with helping someone out in the time.
Yeah.
It's a good grace thing. Like God will bless you for that.
That's Swahili for
CJ likes
CJ
to
couch. CJ couch is occupied too, y'all. But
CJ likes to help people.
That means that AKA CJ is the Mo of this panel.
Actually, let's reframe that now. I got a man now, so I have to ask questions like, hey, if he don't like that, you know, it's
So you're saying that a man done bust in on one of your pieces that done bust up in here, and now that's why you don't let nobody
like
else
that.
up in your house.
Don't start nothing. I want to go to
However,
bed.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the
you ain't about to do me like that.
Lex,
I'm just
I want
asking
some
the
pussy. Nah,
question.
you tripping.
Lex, I have a question for you. Lex, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever changed the atmosphere of your home to being a punk pad? Like, has that been a thing?
Oh no, baby. If we ain't fucking, you ain't living here. No, I don't do the residents, roommates. No. I can't do it. I can't come home after working 9 to 5 and you sitting on the couch playing the game. That would piss me off. That'll piss me off. I can't do it.
I couldn't do it with a nigga I was married to, so I
Shout
can
out to
imagine.
Dre Simber that's in the comments, y'all.
Yeah,
Dre
shout out to my
Simber.
sister Dre Simba in the comments.
That's who we need on here. He would turn it up.
The
Child.
punk pad is diabolical.
But you know, I just really I have fallen victim to being too nice. I let somebody stay with me years ago. They went up on a blog and tried to say all these things, and then I filed a police report to make sure they couldn't say nothing else. So, and you know what? Me and Mo literally have the exact same birthday. So I understand my November Scorpio twin brother. I understand what it is. So, I feel it. So let's move right along. So we get to the final scene of the episode, and Xavier meet up across the street from where he worked. They meet up at a restaurant across the street from Kane's, and they sit down to have a conversation.
You just let them know they was an Addison. You nasty bitch.
Yo.
If y'all want to listen, hold on, let's be clear. If you move to Dallas, move to Addison.
So, and then they have a conversation. I just have a little piece of the clip because, you can go and watch the whole thing over on CRW Plus. Okay, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get into a little itty-bitty piece of this because there's more to unpack in this, and I really want the opinions. Okay,
How's life been since I haven't seen you since the winery?
Yes, since y'all came to my event and ratcheted it up.
First of all, I know y'all gonna say something, but disregard the heading of that. Just go with the flow. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna put it back up there because I made a little typo. But anyway, so basically they sit up there.
Here you go, fucking up names again.
Listen, I am so sorry, you guys. And it's always on a D'Angelo clip. I don't know what that's about. But basically
Freudian slip.
Freudian
slip.
I don't know what that's about. But so they meet up, they have this conversation to catch up since the wine down that didn't down nor wine. And it was really just a, moment. And my thing is with this scene, I find it to be very, very interesting that all of a sudden they're so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was me, because this is why I think that, and we're gonna get to a little bit later in this game that we're gonna play. This is why I think that Xavier is a tricky fellow. Because he is the Phaedra Parks of this season. She gets a baddie change.
No, he's
not.
Y'all
don't think she's the Phaedra? Well, who is she?
No, she's not on reality TV. She's one of those girls off Flavor of Love. Because I feel like this is the first scene.
Not she's hottie.
Wait.
Not Goldie.
No, because she finally got a haircut and like I can see the fade on the side, beard trimmed up.
Listen,
finally in the scene.
Why are you reading this?
I have said it.
You?
Listen, I have said
I'm
it
mad
once,
at him, like,
and I will say it
every time I see
again.
you in the scene, you look like if you know you're going to film, go get a beard done at least and throw a hat on. Like,
I will say it once, and I will say it again. People's hair and their hairlines will always fuck up y'all timeline on this show. Y'all just pay attention, because it's 2 episodes in a row where people hairline and they hair texture.
I mean, I'll put on a unit if I
ain't nothing wrong with that being his job. I just wanted to point out something because there were some things that have been pointed out, so I just wanted to point out some things.
What's his
Continue.
job?
They was the one who said this man had 2 jobs. People was asking what one of the jobs was. If you caught it, cool. If you didn't, watch it back on the replay.
He made $14 an hour.
I'm not job shaming. I'm
We're not job shaming. We're not even CPN shaming.
We're not shaming at all. She working.
Not crazy from Favor of Love.
Where your money going to is the question. Where your money going to though is the question. If you work,
I mean that's the real question. If you got 2 jobs,
12 and 12, you still at 24. So where the money going?
And you stay in places rent free. So
15 hours in these jobs. So like,
does he have a bill? Like, okay, what bills?
You do. You're only getting 40 hours a week, so you're probably getting 10 hours of sleep. Where your money at?
And ain't but so much dog food dog food and cover charges to pay.
Nothing. Like, come on now. Like, where's your money? Like,
he ain't got no car because Mo said he was picking him up from the second job.
No car, no security car. You was using smart. Like,
and when he moved over to D'Angelo's house, D'Angelo was doing the same thing. Because I would call her, I say, "Girl, what you doing, girl?"
Bitch,
I said,
"Okay, check and go sit down somewhere. At least you get some benefits."
Not a crazy check.
Because I hate hoes out here that just be homosexual. If you're gonna be a homosexual, go get you a crazy chick and keep it moving. Like nobody got time for that. If you don't have no AD where you trying to do like,
come on.
I think that. So he ain't even got to get a crazy check to get somewhere to stay. Like, I mean, I am the girl that's in the community, so I can help you find somewhere to stay.
Oh,
I mean,
I need something to eat. I can help you find something to eat.
I mean, the nigga was working 2 jobs, had a CPN, and lived with a property manager, and didn't have no place to stay.
CPN. Greg said he should have one. We know he ain't got a CPN.
The nigga wasn't looking for no place to stay. Yeah.
He wasn't trying to stay. He trying to get taken care of.
Like,
I think the problem is he wants to get taken care of. Like,
and there's nothing wrong with it. But if you don't see,
I don't necessarily. I don't know so much if that's true because
the problem is not his.
The ex-boyfriend was very well taken care of him. The ex-boyfriend.
But the problem is not necessarily.
But Reese, you just confirmed CJ's point. He's trying to get taken. If his ex took care of him and he had no worry about no bills, no nothing. That's what he's used to. Obviously, that's what he's looking for.
Which leads to my question of why so many people saw the pattern and kept falling into it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I have ADHD, and I forgot to ask that boy was
Like,
that
is this a sob story? Is it good pussy? Is it a
I'm about to
scat
mute
fetish?
everything
What are
and
we
call
doing
him.
here?
I need to ask that question.
Author.
Oh,
Well,
not you
he's
off camera.
going to go phone a friend in. So
Not phoning a friend.
that's what it's
You know,
doing.
my thing is, I don't necessarily know that they knew the full details of what was going on, because there were friends like Mo that was, you know, they had this smoke screen over what was really going on in his life. And then from there, it went over to D'Angelo, who had a smoke screen, because me and D'Angelo talk every day. And I didn't even know the man was staying over there until Labor Day. He had already been there a month.
So it's
So would
giving manipulation.
So you moved him in as a convenience and a distraction from your real life? Both of y'all? What are we talking about here?
That's a bit much.
I'm
Greg,
just asking.
hold on.
Lex.
Greg, Greg, what's the comment? You don't mind saying if it's good?
Greg. Go to bed, Joseph. Go to bed. Go to bed.
And this is why Freaks and Finance should be a show that should be greenlit, like we talked about last episode of the panel. You missed it, Lex. We played a game, and we're going to get to playing another game in just a moment. But baby, like y'all said, if anybody's in the comments, Gregory said, if the booty is clean, the money will be green. Hello.
He also said paying a little rent ain't nothing. So if you got clean hole and good pussy, slide. I'm a top, so I can't.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You ain't tricking, I ain't tricking.
Listen. If you ain't
Now he had
got
a broken
good pussy,
lease.
we know people who got good pussy. They not doing this.
Hello.
And his family didn't like him.
You better say that.
Come
CJ the
on,
YN be on point. I'm telling y'all better listen to that man.
Nigga, I got one trying to kill me now.
Oh,
that's your man.
Yeah, I trying to kill. Okay, don't make me come down there. You know I will.
Okay.
Don't play with me.
I'm not talking about my man. My man is
Oh, okay.
I was just checking. That's what you call
Let's
checking
go to this
temperatures,
comment.
bitch.
Let's go to this comment. It seems like his castmates really were trying to absolve him of homelessness, be it because he has a friend or what?
Castmate.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Castmate. Maybe even a paramour to hunt on. Him becoming a turncoat. Is that what that's supposed to be? Is the issue?
Yes.
I mean, I
this.
think
I'm gonna say this: the girl is in Dallas. When you come to Dallas, you can work 2 jobs. It's just that she don't have a place to stay because in her mind, a lot of these girls in Dallas, I have wearing the props. Does like they really don't like it just don't click when it comes to paying the electric bill. Oh, I have TIG shoe. I need to pay the rent. We got flex play to me, pay half and pay half. It doesn't click flex and stuff like that in her head. So she has to have a man to take care of that. That's like if you had a house, she's not the girl that's getting ready to get out there and mow the lawn.
everybody got a house. I'm just playing.
No,
I mean, listen, CJ. I know people who got amazing jobs and still like to be taken care of. Hell, some of them marry them, but that's what they do.
it doesn't click for her. So she's young. So
you got to get out here and make yourself useful.
I understand like being young, but at the same time, you as a young Foggy, you have to be able to take the help that you're getting, because if Mo was giving him guidance, because I think that's what I really gather. Mo was really giving him guidance, and then he just took him for granted. But I really feel like if you don't know, there's a difference between knowing something and having good intentions and then not willing to learn something and have better intentions. And I think that that's the case of this Xavier, another element of the curious case of Xavier, the singer. But you know, this comment, although Xavier's relationship ended before the show, what was the tea on the breakup before the crew aired? He was not at Jeff's pink party, but Xavier's ex was. So I was at the pink party, and I know some of the tea.
Wait, that was the release party?
No, the pink party that was over on where we used to be. And when the girls was like, "Oh, they're gonna cut Ressie G out," and da 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 da.
Oh, I thought that was the one that was at night. No, not that one.
This is the one where I was where that picture was taken.
I was
Y'all,
invited to that one too.
yes, you were.
Okay, gotcha. I remember that one.
Mhm. And so my thing is, apparently they just didn't see eye to eye because of the things that the ex wanted, that Xavier wanted, but that came through the ghetto grapevine. I don't know how true that is,
Yeah.
but he was at the pink party. He was at the pink party. Both of them were there. Oh,
It was
okay.
it was a music video of something being shown.
Yeah, the music video release.
And he was in that video, wasn't?
He was in the video moving in silence. I wish he would have moved in silence when it came down to this show.
If he would have moved in silence when it came to this show, then we wouldn't have a season.
I'm kind of glad. Thank you.
Well,
Summer, hold on. Let's be clear. Summer's the person who's holding the seats down on this USA shit. Xavier's holding the crew down with these.
No shade. I really do. I agree with that because if Xavier was not on this show, we would not have any. There would be nothing to talk about because it's obvious that the common thread that everybody has is the fact that they don't like Xavier.
I would say he's just the one that he doesn't mind being the villain. I mean, he's playing the villain, and that's why I'm telling him now behind the scenes, like, hey, make sure you come to the reunion.
Not you coaching him.
You damn right. You come
No
to
shade.
the I love a good one.
Of course he's gonna come to the reunion. I mean,
as long as it gets to the reunion, coach his ass there. Hopefully his ass jumped.
Now,
hello.
Hey y'all. Now, Reese, I heard you was looking for me. Here I go.
Listen, the ghetto grapevine said, I'm just reporting the news.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
The ghetto grapevine
She's just the midday diva.
Said, I am just the midday diva from Jackson,
I know that
Mississippi.
reference.
When I tell you the ghetto grapevine said that you are going to be making some appearances over on the Crew Dallas next season as a cast member. Is there any truth to that?
I cannot confirm or deny those allegations.
All right, so we just gonna take that as a yes, and we're gonna move on over to our game, you guys. I thought to think of why not play a game, because and then since we have someone who's rumored to be on the cast, allegedly, this is what the ghetto grapevine is saying, not me. This is what they said. I thought to myself, what if the cast members were on Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Baby.
Okay.
What character would they be? So I'm gonna go through the cast, and there are some pre-selected previous cast members and current cast members of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I want you guys to choose who they think the person would be and coincide with Real Housewives and why. So I'm gonna let Let's go first. Pick a cast member.
Let's do Gregory.
Let's do Gregory. All right. So, Gregory, we got Giovanna. Giovanna. Giovanna from Clark. That bitch from Clark.
You going to hell.
Tammy.
You going to hell.
Tammy McCall. Shout out to Tammy McCall, my good girlfriend in real life. And we got Miss Gubadia, the first one. Lex, who do you think he is most like out of these three?
I don't remember Tammy like that, to be honest. I remember she had the son or something like that. Something with the son. I don't remember what she had.
Rapper.
Yeah. I would give him more Giovanna because Giovanna was with the shits. Okay.
Giovanna was from Clark.
I was about to say Giovanna too.
From Clark.
Yeah.
Giovanna. You remember.
You don't need to be worried about me fucking your man. You need to be worried about your man fucking
Listen.
their ass.
Listen, Giovanna. I agree.
The snake is your man.
I think it's giving very Giovanna. Welcome AJ Davenport up. Hey AJ, the OG, triple OG.
Hey sis.
How you doing down there? How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
So I have a question.
Fabulous.
Wait, so mother, you don't do pageants, right?
This coming soon. That's all that.
Oh, so would you
not the exclusive?
So would you actually work with AJ?
Well, we kind of in the same circle, so yeah. But I'm not doing male version, so I wouldn't be able to work with
You're doing Bearded Queen and
yeah.
Bodies is kept, I hold a national bearded title.
Let's use
as
this
a
moment as an
dancer.
education. What is a bearded queen? Because people don't know what that means.
It's simply what it says, really, if you ask
A
me.
drag queen with a beard.
A drag queen with a beard. That's it.
Well, you can't consider all of them drag queens with beards because some of them be being foolish.
Well, that is true, but my mama's not foolish, so I
Your
can
mother
only
is
speak
not
for my
foolish. That
mama.
is my wife, and she would never be foolish.
And my homegirl, one of my bestest homegirls, y'all know her as Sasha V. King. I know him as BJ Blinken.
Yeah, that's my
Is
mama.
a Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
All right
that's my
then.
mama.
Shout out. Work. I live for that. So, well, AJ, stand along. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hey,
Good, how are you?
Welcome.
Beautiful.
Welcome. Do you
Thank
have any
you.
questions for the panel right quick before we go to the next person?
Oh God. Okay, Greg did have sex with Xavier, correct?
Yes, he
Yeah, we
did.
Yes,
cleared
yes,
that
he
up
did.
last week.
Yes, he did.
Okay. But Greg wasn't the one that pulled the shit out of Xavier, correct?
Whoa.
Yes, we cleared that up last week.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. No, because we did talk about it last
Debatable.
week, but I just want to that's where I'm with Oakland on that because it sounds like it's something that's debatable.
Well, I mean, based on the receipts I've seen, that's not debatable, but we're going to go with that based on the fact that they haven't been released yet. So carry on.
Okay. So
Greg was never the one that he with the towel at the house. Those are
right,
two
That is
different.
confirmed. He just shitted
right.
on him a different time. Got it.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what
Thank you,
happened in them
Oakland.
people's bedroom,
Thank
but
you. Thank
Y'all
you,
is
allegedly,
Oakland.
yes, Oakland.
sneaky.
Yes, allegedly that is what was said that he shitted on the people.
I mean,
Okay.
he admitted it publicly by accident. So
No
No,
shade. Greg
Wait,
would have
When did
never.
he do that?
hold
He
on.
did.
I am
Yes,
not
When
he
no
did.
wait. I am not no blogger.
we're still doing that, or
I'm not a blogger, Oakland. Like, so that wasn't publicly. I just sent it to Reese.
listen, as the one that does this.
Not you pulled a Michi and I pulled Xavier. Oh my God. Things are happening. Lex. All I got to say is when this reunion come up, I am so ready to see how this unfolds. This is going to be a lot of tea.
I want to be front
I'm
row. No
excited as
shade. Y'all
well
please have an
because
audience.
I'm excited to get everyone in the room
Gregory J, you better
together
stop it.
to get all the stories together. You know, I feel like individually it's been so many stories and so many versions. So I just want to get everybody in one place and we have a conversation.
I feel like
Do you
everybody
think
need to
that-
bring a binder. Everybody need to bring a book of receipts, and we just need to lay them out on the table. Put it on the flow.
Actually,
Do
Put a
you
ribbon
think
on
Xavier's
each
going to
like
show?
brand new.
Lex, do you think
Are you
Xavier's
over
going to
the
show?
OKC show?
I hope so.
If he listens to CJ, he will.
I hope
Word.
so. I hope
Word.
I want everyone to be there because I feel like everyone needs to be a part of this. So I'm praying Xavier shows up.
I'm
Yeah,
praying that
CJ.
I think he gonna show up. I don't
He
think
gonna
he
be
gonna
there.
miss it.
He definitely gonna be there, y'all.
I mean,
I
he's
think
the
that
most
that's
talked
why
about
he
of the
isn't
No
season.
shade. She like all this. No shade. Me knowing him, she like all this type of carrying on.
I
And
think
Reese
that's
can
probably.
tell y'all that. Reese can
Well,
tell y'all that. She
I,
like all this type of
I mean,
carrying
this
on.
is the perfect audition tape for whatever she wants to do
But
after this.
you know what's
Right?
so crazy? And mother, I want you to echo this. If I'm right, if it stop me when I'm lying. For her to be causing all of this ruckus, I just wish the music was coming out. Where is the music?
What?
Where's
Oh
the
well.
music?
Well,
Because
look,
He
that's
got
what
a
I thought
single
she was
called
gonna
I
be
just
on
Moving
want
here
to
doing.
coach
Moving
her.
On.
Can I like
Keep
produce
going.
her for
That's
the
what I thought she was gonna
reunion?
be on here doing.
I'll
I
produce
thought
her
so
for the
too.
reunion because
I
I'll
should.
definitely be like, hey, this is what you need to do.
I
Because
mean, honestly,
honestly,
y'all, I don't think the people gave him a chance to do his music before they put out his business out.
They did.
that.
That and that's the issue of it all. And I think
But
I
is that
mean,
on the
but
people or is
hold
that on
on, AJ.
production?
Hold on, AJ, because you can flip the narrative if you really know what you're doing.
well, he doesn't know what he's doing. That's
But
the
he always
problem.
acted like he did.
Yeah,
He always
people
Prepare for the
acted like
job
he
you
did.
Mother,
show
you
up
act like
for.
you know how to do drag. Do you really know how to do drag?
No, but I'm
Whoa!
gonna learn it.
Right. So you're learning. So in the process of learning, he's learning. So this is going to be a very learning and teaching experience for him, whether if it's be professional or personal, because both of these things have, I'm surely, affected both parts of his lives. It's
But
no
he
shade to mother
also
because
acted like,
when my sister get on the
let me
show, she
play
works
devil's
down.
advocate. Let me play devil's advocate because he also
Please.
acted like he knew exactly what was going on and how it was going to play out. Let's
Yeah,
be
because of the
clear.
girls that he was around. You got to
Let's
think
be
about it.
clear. Let's be
You got to
clear.
think about it.
I've
He's
hung around
dated
this young
someone
man
that was in the
outside of this TV
reality.
shit.
Yeah, but he's dated someone that was in reality. Also, he was very good friends with someone in reality. So of course he thinks like, oh, I see what they doing. I'm gonna try to do
Prepare
the
for the
same
job you
thing.
show up for.
And
Yeah.
it didn't do
You
what it
signed up
needed
for
to
this
do.
job. Prepare for it.
My
Yeah.
music not being played. My what's name videos and I got a video shoot not being
I
shown.
mean, but here's the
And
thing.
Yeah.
But let's go
But you
back
know,
to
you
part one.
gotta
That's not the premise of this show. Although if that's something that needs to be included, that's amongst production.
and
Like
I think
granted,
I
we
think
Okay,
already
there
I
is
understood.
understand.
scenes of him
I
being
If y'all
understand where you
really,
filmed.
I
coming
mean, the
from, Roderick.
secret
But
is
the way he make it out to be is that he kind of already knew the steps to take to make him the biggest of everybody, right?
And
What, the
to be
biggest
fair, he's
fool?
doing that. He's doing
Exactly,
that.
because he's being the
I agree.
biggest fool. He's not necessarily being the biggest influence. Let's say that.
Right,
Okay.
because he don't
who
know.
said he not influencing nobody? We don't know who watching.
Go ahead, Oakland. Go ahead, Oakland.
Come on.
Like,
We
Tag.
listening.
Okay, see, here's my thing, right? Because while Xavier probably didn't know what the fuck he was doing while he was filming, he's been getting a lot of advice and a lot of coaching from people behind the scenes. I can confirm that because I've talked to him personally. So I can confirm, like, he got people advising him behind the scenes. What he needs to be doing is, I don't understand why there's not music that's coming out as every episode airs. I don't understand why he ain't dropping
Hello.
a song about all the shit that he's been going through all these episodes. Through every clip that he's in, he should be dropping a snippet to a new song. And if this motherfucker don't bust through this reunion like Tiffany New York Pollard on the Flavor of Love 2 reunion,
Yes, ma'am.
his
Yeah, ma'am.
entire run on this show was useless.
Because
Thank
No
you,
shade.
Oakland.
he should have had a whole
Thank
new
He
song
you.
did
coming
say
out
he is
talking
on.
about all the
Thank
bitches.
you.
I would
He
have ran
did say
every
he on
hoe
a
into the
healing
ground.
journey right now.
I would have
Man, he
ran
said he
every
on a
hoe into
healing.
the ground.
Well,
Fuck that.
you gotta know how to
That's
run
that.
the
That let me know if
race,
he's very, very smart.
mother. I'm
Hi,
telling you.
Because
everybody.
Xavier is not as dumb
Hi,
as he looks on
Mickey.
camera.
Show
Let's be
Lane.
very clear.
Show Lane.
Hey, Mickey.
Let's
Sure.
be very clear, Oakland.
I
He
love
is
this
not as
panel.
dumb.
For
No,
sure.
he
I
plays.
think I
Trust me,
absolutely.
he definitely plays the role for the people.
Mhm.
Xavier plays the role for the people, and I have seen it with my own two eyes. I said, "Ooh, that bitch know how to play that role with them people."
Which
She
is
played
why
that role with the people.
I said that lady is giving Phaedra Parks.
I have a
Very,
question for
very
Lex.
nasty works behind the scenes is what she giving.
Lex,
There's
I
a
have a
question for
question.
Lex.
can we stop giving her Phaedra Parks? Like,
Because she's
What's
no.
not
up,
giving
boo?
Phaedra.
She's
Phaedra
not
All
had
right.
stabbed
her
like
No, no,
Phaedra.
no,
her
no,
Don't
no,
I
say
no,
have
no,
a
that.
no, no,
question
no,
days.
no,
for
She's
no,
not
no,
Lex.
no,
stabbed
no,
like
no,
Phaedra.
no.
Phaedra
Hold on.
did
Wait.
Phaedra
Wait,
did
y'all. Wait.
not
Wait.
know.
There's a question
Let
for
me tell
Lex.
you.
There's a
Because I'm
question for Lex. Go Lex.
okay,
I mean,
go
go for the
Lex.
question
Go
for
Lex.
Lex.
Because I'm ready to battle.
I have a question because I love this panel. I watch it every time right after the crew. I really do. Do y'all
Thank
have
you.
is there a host already for the crew reunion? And if not, is the panel going to be the one doing it?
I
Lex.
will be the host for
Lex
the
is the
Period.
host.
reunion.
Okay, so
I'm
we
the
already
host.
got a host from the panel. Okay, this is great.
Hmm.
Oh, this is going to be
Yes,
fun.
Let's go,
yes,
Lex.
absolutely.
Okay.
But I think that
Was that
I
your
mean, and
question
I'm
for me?
just
Yes, and then another question is if he does not show up to the reunion, does that affect him for the next season? Like, how is it
Of
if
course.
people
It
don't
fucking
Of
attend?
better.
course. That's the
Yeah,
point.
I
Because
feel
some
like
people no, because that's not true.
that's
Because
all
some
up to
people,
the EP's
I mean,
discretion.
some people did not show up to reunions and still came to the next season. So it
I'm
does
gonna say
happen.
this. Wuda has the power. You know what I'm saying? He has the
Mhm.
dominated
autonomy.
yeah, all that. Now for me, it's a no. I feel like if you
Period.
can't come to the reunion, then I can't have you back. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I need you to finish that season out strong, and
Mhm.
finish
Or at
it all the
all.
way. Yeah, I need
Okay,
you to
yeah.
finish the
Kenya Moore
season.
first season. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
I could see Kenya. Well, since we're on Xavier, let's pop up his little picture. And I'm gonna ask AJ, Mother, Mickey, Standalone. I want y'all to weigh in on this one. Because this is what was chosen. Is he most like a Eva, a Phaedra, or a Marlo?
Can
Them
he be
bitches
all
rich.
three? Can he be
Them
all
bitches
three?
rich. Them bitches rich and wasn't living on nobody's couch. Them bitches
Okay,
rich wasn't living on nobody's couches.
so
So I
I'm
don't know.
for
He
me.
more like an Eva right now.
Are we
I
allowed
give
to
him
make
more
cases?
third season, y'all.
Okay, can I?
Hold on,
Okay,
let's
can I
get-
go first? Can I go first?
Let's go.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
Go
say
ahead, baby.
I'm gonna say he a Phaedra because Phaedra lied on Candy with the situation, that
About the
situation.
sexual,
So about the sexual
allegation.
assault. So he's more like a Phaedra right now. What he doing to Mo? That's giving Phaedra tea to me right now, currently. That's what he's giving because
Okay,
Candy did lie on Todd and Candy saying that they did stuff and then
Wait,
Portia got involved.
Let's pass the lies. I just thought about it. Out of this three, she give Eva Marcel. She probably didn't have a place to stay.
Hello, come on. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ.
Hold on.
You right.
Wait.
These other two people,
Hold
they
on.
had places to stay. Like,
But let me look
They
at a
were
different
well
perspective on
established.
that. Let me look at a different perspective on that.
If you're gonna bring me a whore, you bought Marlo. What she say? My man bought my mom's house. That girl ain't got game like that.
That's why she ain't
No,
Marlo.
don't.
Thank you.
That pussy ain't hitting
She
like
not a
that.
Marlo. He not a
That
Marlo.
pussy ain't hitting like that.
Hold on.
At all.
Let me explain why I personally feel like the mama is giving Phaedra outside of the
I
whole
agree.
resources situation. This heifer came on this show lying about shit she ain't had no business lying about.
Thank you.
She came on here doing sneaky, manipulative shit. And at the end of the day, she popped off this season the way that Phaedra crunk off season 9.
Okay.
Because if she didn't have this whole sexual allegation story, there would have been no season 9 reunion. Just like if there wasn't this whole
Oaklyn.
Xavier busting this whole 34
And I can
pages
take
down.
Okay, but Oaklyn, let me
We would have
tag
no
me
season.
in. Tag me in.
She had motive. Fuck
She
all
had
that.
Before I tag
Phaedra can argue she had
before we
motive
tag Mother
because
in. Before we tag Mother in. Hold on. Before we tag Mother in, I do believe that Miss Thing had motive to be sneaky and snaky this season. Talking about
absolutely.
Xavier.
Absolutely.
Won't deny that.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
And mind you,
the thing about it is, go ahead, Mickey.
And mind you, if it wasn't for Phaedra needed a Portia in order to kick that up. Phaedra
So
needed
who's
a Portia.
Portia?
So who is Portia?
I'm not going to say
D'Angelo?
it. I'm not going to say it.
D'Angelo?
Now don't you get on her line,
Just
Mickey.
saying.
Don't you get your ass
Mickey
on
would
her
have been
line,
his
Mickey.
Portia.
Don't you get your ass on her
I'm
line,
just
Mickey.
saying.
Because I'm ready to
That's
clown.
my place.
Let me
I'm
go
just
cut
saying.
my camera off. Let me go cut my
Because
camera off.
Portia,
Please get up in
order
here,
for
mother.
Phaedra,
Let
in
me
order
cut
for
my
get up
Phaedra
on
to
this
camera
kick
off.
that
camera.
Y'all
up,
doing the bullshit tonight.
in
Let me
order
cut
for
my
Phaedra
camera
to
off.
kick that up, she
But see,
needed a
my thing is,
Portia to help her with her lie.
I have to agree because I do believe you just can't sit here and tell me that this lady the first time, even if we go to the clip that we saw of D'Angelo reading him out at the gang premiere party, the Gang Dallas premiere party, that right there was enough for this lady to plot and sneak and geek for the longest to treat her the way that she treated D'Angelo that we saw through my live.
But I think it started with Xavier telling that whole, or D'Angelo telling that whole business about the Wi-Fi and possibly him fucking on him, but the Wi-Fi, because that's all that got really talked about on camera. I think that's where that started. And then him cussing his ass out down to that gang premiere party was the trigger. It was like, oh, okay, bitch, you trying me for real. Okay. And ever
Basically,
since then,
is that Xavier turned something small and made it bigger. That's all he needed. He just needed something. He just needed a piece. And he got
all
his
he
piece.
needed was a lighter for the fuse.
That's it.
That's all he needed.
And no shade. I mean, I saw that comment that that Dre Simber made, but Xavier's storyline. Let me tell you something. I really just feel like nobody properly carried the bones because all these girls on the cast, to me, looking, wanted to be friends. Everybody wanted to be friends.
Exactly. Thank you.
So that has
Everybody
to be
wants to be a friend.
somebody. There has to be somebody to crank it.
Everybody
That
wants to be a friend.
That
Everybody
and
wants
I
to be
feel
a
like
friend.
there's too many people out here trying to crank it on other people, but they're keeping it cute because if they tell the whole truth, they're going to tell on themselves.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they trying to tell
It goes
just
back to
enough for you to look
I
at
say let's
them.
chill in
But if
that
they tell the
moment.
whole truth, they're gonna end up putting their business out there too.
Put a
Standalone. Go ahead,
name on
baby.
it, Oakland. Let the people know who
So
we
what's
think it
considered
is.
the whole truth?
That Oakland, I'm glad you said that because that was something that I had put in the comments during the after show with Mo. Because I was like, go ahead and just spit it all out instead of just sitting there trying to cherry pick what you have to say. Because it seems like the more he was speaking, the more it seemed like there were holes in the story.
Well, I think that there's a lot of holes in that story too, guys, because of the simple fact is that there's a lot of said individuals that are involved in that story that are not a part of CRW TV. So they can't be mentioned, or those scenarios were very big. Like I just have to keep watching to really
Well,
see
put
because
the names in the
this
private
shit,
chat, and I'll say it.
To me,
And that's completely fair. But that's
because
completely fair, AJ.
some of
But
some
sorry.
of these things. Well, hold on. Some of these things are like real life personal shit that was being said. That was lies. It was lies that was being told. So it
And
just
that's why
made it
Mo
look like
said
something
that.
that it wasn't. So Mo
And that's
was
why Mo
really
said he.
like everywhere
My bad,
with
AJ.
it.
But
No,
yeah,
go
that's why
ahead.
Mo said he ultimately put him out because it was like things that was affecting
Yeah, his
his real
personal
life.
friendships and stuff.
Yeah.
And that makes
and,
personal sense.
and I'm gonna take it a step
Mo
further.
protected Xavier from getting the dog shit beat out of him, and I
No,
mean the dog shit beat out of him.
no,
And
and I'm
I
gonna take it
agree
a
with
step
you.
further. I think that the Phaedra is Xavier, and I'm not gonna say the other name. I think the Portia is the
It's
other one
D'Angelo.
that left.
It's D'Angelo.
No,
D'Angelo
I
was
don't
not
think it's
his Portia,
D'Angelo.
y'all.
I don't think it's D'Angelo. I
Oh,
think
so
it
it was the
Rob for
boy that's
Ducky.
gone.
Michi and Lucky was more
Oh,
of
it was
his
the boy that's
Portias
gone.
than anybody.
Okay, I give you that.
I think
Michi
that
and Blue being
I
the
think the
Portia. I
Portia
can
is
see that.
him,
Why do
and
people
I
keep
think he is the
saying
Phaedra.
that?
The Portia piece.
I would say
'Cause
that I would
No,
say
just
Greg is the
comment.
Portia,
What comment?
but like it's just that they're not friends. That's the only reason I can't say it's that season. What you're trying to say because
Honestly, I
So
feel like he's Phaedra and Marlo because he don't do anything except for live. You're gonna look at Eva and talk about the homeless situation. Well, you got to think about when it comes to tax brackets, what is considered broke for Eva is not considered broke for some people.
Okay.
D'Angelo.
But
no,
see,
she almost
Girl,
But
lost.
see,
Marlo was
Xavier has
always a friend,
a
but
Wait.
she
pot,
never
She
not a
got a
pot
almost
to
lost
piss
her
in or a
peach.
house.
window to
Wait,
throw it
wait,
out
hold on,
of.
hold on, hold on. We're
Well,
not about to
Marlo
forget
never
that
got a
scene that
peach
Nene Leakes
until
walked
one
out there.
season.
They were talking about her house was about to be missing. Like, so she almost lost her house. So
I'm talking about Eva.
she did.
D'Angelo is here, you guys. Any questions for D'Angelo? Welcome.
Hey,
I think
D'Angelo.
Marlo is
Hey,
getting hot.
Hey,
D'Angelo.
how you doing?
Good. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yes.
Okay. Well, damn, I know you bitches say how you was doing. Excuse you, host
I
too.
did
How
say
you
how you
Yeah,
doing?
you
doing,
did.
bitch.
Oh.
Let me
How
get
you doing,
it.
D'Angelo?
Well,
The hell up before you.
Girl, don't come over here and get your ass red on this live.
hold
Say what
on.
you got to say and go on and
Not
go
right
with
now.
the
Not
peace
this
now.
now.
I like
Not
your new
now.
confessional look.
We'll get on you next. I was actually
Who?
here to say something in regarding to the storyline because it does look a little off, but in regarding to me being the Portia, you was absolutely right when you clocked it. It was the other cast member who's no longer a part of us who
Thank you.
was definitely the Portia. So
Thank
thank you
you.
for clocking that. And then in regards to
Hmm.
Mother, thank you so much for giving me the advice on the scene. Like I said, hope next season if I'm invited back, I can do better. You know, maybe the girls will be more entertained by me.
Well, no, it's not about being. Let me say this because
Girl.
I've been
well,
there.
shit.
I'll
So
wait.
let me say
Go
this.
ahead, y'all.
Let me say this. Hold on, y'all. Let me
Oakland.
say something because I think he taking it wrong. What I'm saying is, if you are the one that sets up the scene, so to speak, right, and you
Mm-hmm.
was the person that invited everybody, you should be in control of everything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? So you sitting
Okay.
there, when you were sitting there at the table, you was just looking off into the wind and this, that, and the third. So it's like, girl, who seen it? You know, who event is it, so to speak? Like, prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Take when they brought up the ball situation in my event. And I said, well, bitch, you said, and I started taking control of it. At some point, you should have grabbed control and took it over. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so if you don't recall back to the scene, not to cut you off, are you done? Because I don't
Oh,
want
you
to cut you
good?
off.
Go ahead.
Okay, so if you recall back to the scene where everybody was kind of going around in circles and then they edited and then I said something, but I just wasn't close enough to the mic. And everybody, as everybody already stated, I have a list. So it's sometimes hard to hear me when I say stuff, but I was the one who was like, hey, well, I was the one actually asking the questions, making people change the conversation. So I was like orchestrating it and saying stuff. So
Mhm.
maybe you guys just didn't catch that.
It ain't maybe you guys. It's coming from somebody that did it before. That's the only why I said something. Because when you did something before, you kind of like tell somebody, hey, in that moment, you might should have did this, that, or the third, and then it could have worked better for you. That's all I'm saying. Because in the moment, it don't look like you was giving anything to the conversation when you could have pretty much orchestrated it.
But you
Okay, I
know
can see
what? On
that.
the flip side, to play devil's advocate to that, mother,
Go ahead.
is that uh, the quieter you are, the more you hear. So
Also,
sitting there listening to Vici, Blue, and Gregory and AJ and Mo and them, let them talk. Let me
Thank you,
find out
Ruler.
exactly what's going on.
Shut up,
But
Grace.
you're
Let
definitely
me
true
since
standalone because
there's been a whole lot of talking and I'm just now getting into this situation. I'm gonna let y'all tell me what's
Okay,
going
But
well,
he
I'm
on.
did
gonna
all
tell
that
so
listening and fell into the same
Crockett, the
trap.
last couple episodes that
So
I actually
I
been
mean,
talking. The last
Well,
couple
Oakland,
episodes I've been
I
Didn't
feel
say
speaking.
you
like
learned anything, Oakland.
I feel like that's a
Come
catch
on,
twenty
Oakland.
two.
Hello, thank you.
Well,
Didn't say you learned anything.
no.
I
I
I
mean, well,
definitely
appreciate that,
disagree with
Oakland.
that. I definitely disagree with that because just because somebody does something to you to someone else don't necessarily mean that they would do it to you. And we don't know the private conversation that those two had and the understanding that they had. Now, I'm not justifying
Okay, well,
anything.
hold what you got. Hold what you
Wait a
got.
minute.
Hold what you
Hold
got.
on, mother. Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
let's
not
go.
justifying anything that D'Angelo did because, like I told him, I said, well, you make sure, whatever you already know. So if some shit go down, you know that's on you. He was like, yeah, I know. All right, that's it. So there's nothing
fair
else to talk
enough.
about it. So even though with everything happening, D'Angelo was hurt in the end about it because how it happened
Fair
and
enough,
how
but
he
I grew up
did
under the principle of a smart man learns from his own mistakes and a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So I'm not gonna sit here and watch somebody make the same mistakes and then me jump into that same pool of bullshit. Sorry. So if I'm gonna sit here and watch you do somebody else wrong, I'm not gonna give you a chance to do me wrong.
But
Period.
everybody,
Because pride. Hold up. Let me get this
technically
out.
Quad is
Because
kept. Mo
hold up.
never put him out. Gregory put him out. So Mo was still being
that's the
understanding
real
and
tea.
giving him a chance to figure out what it was that he was doing before. Mo protected him, as I keep saying. Mo protected him. So
But Mo
Mo,
also allowed somebody else to put him out of his house.
Exactly.
yeah, because
What?
baby,
I
listen.
think that I
Damn.
really think that you do have to collect all the data. I do agree with standalone with that because I'm a girl. Y'all know I say collect all the data. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to see what it is, and then I'm going to make the best decision from the data that I've collected.
Yeah, you
But
could.
some people may, but some people may not have done that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you said I watched your podcast too, the one with you in Oakland.
Thank
And you
you.
said that on there too,
Thank
that you're a
you.
Scorpio. And so
Yeah.
that's what that I am the same way. Like I sit and observe, is that the word? Observe. Like I sit and look around and peep what's going on and then I can speak. Because if I need to see what's being said and put two and two together. Not everybody.
What's your sign then? Are you a Scorpio?
Scorpio.
No, but I love Scorpios. I'm compatible with them. I'm a Taurus.
I'm a
Okay.
Taurus
I'm a
too.
Taurus
I'm a
too.
I like a
Taurus too.
Taurus.
I'm compatible
I'm
with
a
I'm a
Taurus.
Scorpios.
Taurus
We get
too.
along
You're a
great. Okay, we
Taurus.
love them.
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Mickey's a Taurus.
I
I'm a
love
I'm a
that.
Taurus.
Virgo.
So, I mean, since D'Angelo is here, we do have a pop up for him too, because I don't think that he is a Portia per se.
We
I'm
know who the
thinking more
Portia
of
is,
a
Reese.
He's
We
just
know who the
not here.
Portia
Shamari.
is.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Oh,
don't
you
think that
put
he has a
Blue.
drinking problem, but he has a
He's a
problem
problem
drinking.
drinking.
Oh, this is messy.
It's giving Hokonda.
Baby, they had Doug and they bad for this one.
Is that Lisa?
Not you
They go
call
to
him
hell for
Drew
this one.
Sadora.
Girl.
So
Yeah,
do
I'm
y'all
like, that is
think?
just me because Drew was
Do
Yeah.
y'all
irritating
think?
as
Actually,
hell.
you know
These
what?
hoes
I
done
would
Doug
give
and
him
they
a Drew
petty back for this
Sidora.
one.
Her first season, them wigs was
First season,
horrible.
Drew Sidora.
Was
I
so
think first.
lost.
Lost in
She
the
was
sauce.
there. She was just.
Because
She was
y'all,
just.
Drew
Not
Sidora
lost.
put on like things that we didn't see.
She
'Cause
sung at the reunion to her
She did sing at the
ex-husband.
reunion.
And it was a fucking fool.
Right.
Okay, like
Oh,
honey,
Okay, she
It
ended
was
up divorcing.
did nobody
Just like
ask for
her
that?
exercise line.
like girl,
It wasn't she by
Non-existent.
Sheree. Well, you know,
she
y'all.
sung
I'm
at
just,
the
you know, we're just
reunion, y'all.
We're just king. We're just king. We're just king. Moving on to AJ, because you know AJ has a pop up too, and to me, I think that AJ gives very Cynthia Bailey with a little scoop of Kelly with a little scoop of Sanya.
It's
To
very
Figured you was gonna
season
No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you,
16
AJ
Cynthia.
is a Cynthia, 100%. Give Cynthia.
Specifically season 16 Cynthia. Very
Yes,
pop in,
Very
drop the
because
real
Cynthia.
shit, and then get on about her business.
yeah, because
I
she
love
Right.
did
that
Be
step
about
to
like,
her.
girl, all
Nene.
this going
You
on.
know,
Okay, bye.
you know
All right,
what?
girl. I said my piece. Okay, bye. That's what she
okay,
did. I said my
No,
piece. I'm
Hold
out.
it.
I'm going back to Lake
Hold
Bailey.
it. I'm gonna have to do this because for me, AJ doesn't give one of the Atlanta housewives.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
glad you said that.
who does he
I'm glad
He
you
give?
does
said that.
not give one of the Atlanta housewives.
Is he a
He get
Call me
Karen?
Paris.
sister.
No.
He get Potomac.
AJ has been my little spirit animal through this whole thing.
Oh,
AJ,
he is.
AJ is like, no, that doesn't make sense. Honestly, AJ has really been giving Bethany to me.
Oh,
Bethany.
Okay.
Girl,
He
yes,
has
you better
been coming
call
through in those
oh, you
confessionals,
key with
just
that.
as cool, calm, and collected, and just collecting motherfucker souls.
No,
Like,
if you would
uh-huh.
have said no, he not. If you would have said another one, I would have gave. He would have gave like with like Potomac. I would have gave Potomac.
I went, no, them broads
I
got way
agree.
too many
Bethany,
problems of
100%.
being fake and fraudulent and
Well,
just,
yeah,
Woo.
true. But
See,
if I
I
had to
can
pick
see
one, I would
no,
pick
Bethany.
Cynthia
no.
because Cynthia.
I give him Bethany because he is about his business. He's really not about that fuck shit.
I
And
would
where
give
Right.
Cindy. I would give
people are
AJ will
Cindy
talking
miss
about
the
some he's
event.
not
He
around,
gotta
this
miss
is
the
why he's
moment.
not around.
because Cynthia
AJ,
stepped
do
to
you
Nene.
agree?
I'm not. I'm not for the fuck shit. I'm not.
He's
I
not.
don't have time. I don't have time for it, y'all, because I feel like what we doing?
true.
Okay.
And that's just it. He's
What
about
we
his
doing?
business. That's
I
just it.
I don't need. I don't need all the antics, bitch. Are we here to do? We here to do what we need to do?
mm-hmm,
Y'all gonna be around this bullshit? Y'all gotta keep. All right, y'all have it, girl. Y'all trying to
mm-hmm.
expose each other. You bitches are trying to do something different to each other. I don't have time for it. I
Okay.
gotta go.
And
This was the point.
from my perspective, looking at AJ, that iconic scene where what's her name? The drunk chick from when Bethany and I can't think of her name. Ramona were going at it, and Ramona was trying to call Bethany a whore, and Bethany threw her legs up in there and said, "Girl, talk about it." That's AJ to me.
Not a
If you
diva.
gonna talk about it all.
Well, I
I
just want y'all
think.
to be clear on what's going
Mention it
on, and for
all,
y'all not
bitch.
to
Okay.
be,
I think.
in the dark. Which I feel like there's still some in the dark about a lot of stuff because how a
Mhm.
lot of things were filmed, protecting people's images and things like that. But I understand. But I want y'all to be very in tune to what's going on because a lot of people are feeding y'all a lot of bullshit, and it ain't
Mhm.
making
Mm.
sense.
I think the reason why I picked
Ooh, you get
Cynthia
names?
for him, I picked Cynthia because he holds it together. He tries to bring the group together, but he holds you accountable. Like when he held Xavier accountable in that scene,
Excuse me.
that's what he does to Kenya. He holds Kenya. Cynthia holds Kenya accountable, and she stepped to
Mhm.
Nene. She didn't care who Nene,
But I
like she
don't
her and
see
Nene got into
AJ
But
it.
being led
Cynthia,
astray. I don't see AJ being led astray. I don't
No,
see
but she's not
AJ
led astray,
letting
but he holds you
anybody
accountable.
telling.
Like even though Nene, even though Cynthia, even though you're her friend, she will still tell her friend you're wrong. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
Would
Like
absolutely.
she?
And I do that with
Would
the
she
guys
she?
more.
did. She told
Would
Kenya
she?
after when Kenya did that moment with what's her name? The last season with Britt Edie.
Kenya's had a lot of moments.
Hello?
The one with Britt Edie.
You know
The one
what?
with Britt Edie. She
With the poster
told
board.
her, like, you know, you were wrong for that. You should have not have done that. That's not you. You and that's not your character.
Kenya's
She
had a
told
lot
her
of
that.
moments.
Well, maybe
But
he's
I will say,
hybrid
it's
of both
giving
of them.
me Kim Zodiac, but just as far as in drama wise, if y'all want
I
to
guess
say
so.
she want to give
That's
all
fair.
this stuff, like, and you're just strictly saying drama, it's gonna be Kim. But as far as in the living arrangements, that's come up in the drama part. That's why I can't give her no housewife. Every housewife has been
Oh.
established.
Oh,
Like,
got you. Got you.
like
So
so.
I don't know
But as
because
far
Kim
as
don't have no home right now.
who
that
said
is
she ain't got no
true.
Wait,
But
home?
she don't got a home. She
she
homeless,
don't got a
friend. She
home.
homeless.
She
No,
ain't
Ain't
got
got
no
y'all
no
home.
remember
home.
she
I was gonna
still
say,
owned
don't
the
take her
town. No,
long to get back up.
wait. That's my favorite housewife. She still owned that townhouse that we seen
CJ
on
high.
You do
CC.
still own the
She
townhouse.
your favorite
You better clock that,
housewife.
CJ.
I
Them
love me
hands
some
moving
Kim.
right
She
How
loves,
now.
she
You
your
like
she
Kim
loves the
favorite
too.
mess, babe.
housewife?
That's
She
my
loves the
girl.
mess.
CJ,
She loves the
That's
mess.
CJ,
my girl.
CJ.
Can we have a
This is the
panel just
messy
for
Can
producer.
we have
It
housewives?
tracks.
we gonna have to have a conversation. We gonna
We
have
gonna
a
have to
sit
have a
down
panel
with
just for
CJ.
housewives because you sick
Okay,
me with this.
yeah, you talking
Get your
about
Kim.
she she in
Where
her
is your
wigs, her
scooter? Like, I would
synthetic
not
wigs are
be
your
in this
favorite
place.
housewife.
What?
Two
This whole
floaters
came
on your
back to
chest,
these
girl.
days
How
really
dare
Give
dirty.
you?
up.
So
CJ worked so hard to prove that point, child. He was talking like this.
so Mo, I
I
think
said,
Mo
baby,
was
he
trying to
high.
come
I
up.
said, baby,
Mo,
he high.
tap the link again and try to come back up.
I can't
I think
believe
he was trying to come
CJ
up.
Oh,
said that she
CJ.
your favorite
Wait, can I ask a
housewife.
question,
What?
Reese, real quick?
Oh,
Yeah,
CJ.
go ahead.
It was a comment. Jason, but what do you mean that I can't even squeeze my toe into these people's shoes, let alone a foot? What do you mean by that?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Lord. Oh,
Who
Lord.
is Carrie D?
Sound
Oh,
like Dre Simba need to click the link.
That is very Carrie D.
who is
Wait, hold
Girl, we
up.
gonna have 30
I don't
people up
see.
there.
Hold on.
I don't see it being a
Wait.
Carrie D though.
Is
Oh
Dre
wait,
Simba
somebody
But
got
click
wait,
a
the link?
what
I'm
does he mean?
somebody got a drop to add up because I'm not
Ah,
upgrading.
that's why.
Yeah, somebody got a
Because
drop.
I'm not up.
Oh well, shit. Well, D'Angelo drop.
Who do we lose?
Whoever it is that was trying to come back up, come on back in.
who is Carrie D? Sorry, who is Carrie D? I'm sorry.
Carrie D was a singer that I casted on season 2 of Chasing Dallas, a show I created, and he actually through the promotion and the branding, he charted on iTunes because myself, Roderick, and CJ produced him very well.
I'm not trying
But
to
he
be
was a
messy. Was
very
this before or after the Lemon Squeeze episode? Like, was he in that
That's it.
season?
Yes, he was because
Yes,
he
he was.
was.
Reese, our own
Okay,
Reese
that's the only season I
That's
G
because he
sent
watched.
didn't
him
have a
the
present.
nastiest fucking gram.
Okay.
He didn't have the
Hey
present.
Mo.
You
Hey, how y'all doing?
playing?
What's
What
up? How
up,
y'all doing?
dude?
What
What's
up, Mo?
We
up?
Man,
cool.
I'm so glad you're here because I have a pop up for you too. So I think when it comes down to
Ha!
Mo, it's giving very either Deshaun Snow, very Kim Fields, very Demetria McKinney. Because I feel like he's very mild mannered and sweet until he crunk up.
Kim Fields.
Yeah, I think he
Kim
can feel.
Fields.
Kim
Yeah,
Fields.
he
He's
be
Definitely.
Kim
Kim,
already.
Fields.
'Cause you
100%.
know why I'm gonna say he Kim Fields? Because he's already established in Dallas.
Exactly. Yep, he can feel.
He's giving
I
Kim
like
Fields
that.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kim.
Because Kim Field said, all I need is one season out of you bitches and I'm out.
Okay.
No
And
shade.
I think that he
We
got a
She
said
scoop of
cleared
Deshaun
Kenya. She
Snow
said,
in there
I'm not
too.
done talking.
a
I
little
said,
scoop of
oh,
Deshaun.
girl.
Scoop of Deshaun.
I
I
think
agree.
she got a scoop of Deshaun
Not
because
you trying to wrap him up now.
Deshaun was a good friend.
Deshaun
And
was.
Mo, did you have something to say? From something that you heard? I know you was waiting. My bad.
We done went through so much. I'm just listening now. I don't forgot what I had to say.
Oh well, Jason responded. What I mean is you're not comparable to any of the TV characters that have been mentioned. You give me Carrie D, just like Xavier isn't a strong character to me either. Neither are you. No shade. I still like you. Was that shade, Phaedra? I mean AJ?
I don't think it was straight. I mean, it's just opinion. I mean, I everybody have opinions. I'm not taking it personal.
Okay.
I just want to know what he meant. I like clarity. You know, I'm asking. I feel like I'm
Fair
misunderstood.
enough.
I have to ask a question. So I was just asking. I mean, it's no shade. I mean, that's his opinion.
Yeah, that's his opinion. Okay.
I mean, he didn't get to see much of me this season. But I even said that on the after show when Lex asked me, "Who do you think was boring?" I said myself because I really wasn't there. There was not, baby. Listen, I had dreams. I have goals. I'm accomplishing them. I don't have time to be
I
around.
really wish that we would have seen that though. Like, I mean, did because I know y'all went to Houston. You were competing in Houston. Did we? Do you know if we are going to see any of that?
Girl, probably not, because the people didn't want to come to the pageant.
Okay, so we need to have a conversation about the production. I get it that this show is called The Crew and it's in relation
Somebody
to.
got the sound mixed up. Somebody.
Somebody needs to mute the
That was
stream.
AJ. That's AJ, I think.
I'm sorry.
Somebody mute.
Somebody mute themselves.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Roger.
There we go. I think that's what I want to kind of talk about when it comes to productions. Like, I get it, the show is The Crew and we focusing on the group, but I think a piece of this show, a little bit that can make this a little bit better, is if we tap into them a little bit personally. Because I feel like a lot of this drama can really, like, there could be other things that can kind of contribute to this. Let's get into some personal things. Like, if AJ has a show, let's get the group there. Like, what
But Roderick, that means that the episode will have to go at least to like 45 minutes, though.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, we're sitting at 30 minutes with pointless conversations.
Well, you know, you talk it up with production, boo.
Exactly. So I'm like, let's get some other variety.
Lex, as a member of production,
it's a very much
keep me out of it.
it's a trend. It's a trend of like conversation. Like, I'm just noticing.
Well, you know, I mean, I think it would be nice because I would have loved to, now that I know that, like, let's say Mother went to a pageant that AJ did because they're friends, you know, like real friends, and then AJ also invited, I don't know, D'Angelo to come out because, you know, they're getting to know each other and blah, 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 blah. You know, I think that would be kind of cute. For example, like the personal scene, I see Gregory said that like when he did the little photo shoot, and we still haven't seen the photos, Gregory. I mean, what is going on with the photos? But when he did the photo shoot in Atlanta.
Them photos up.
Oh, they up?
They been up.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I gotta go back and look then. But like that, I think it kind of shows, you know, a little bit of a more well-rounded person.
Like them supporting each other and what they
so
do.
let me ask y'all this then, since y'all are all producers and all that, I think nobody has asked y'all this question. Like, what is one thing y'all could see them improve on for the upcoming season? Because
extend the show to an hour, because as soon as the show starts getting good, it's over. Like, as soon as y'all give me something worth watching, it's over. So either y'all need to have a conversation with the editor about how y'all can utilize this 30 minutes better, or y'all need to extend the show and give us what we really need to see. Because as soon as I get invested in the show, y'all run the credits.
Okay, so that brings me to my question. What's the storyboarding process?
That part.
Lex?
That's what I wanted more better of, is the storyboarding. I don't care if you extend it, if you want to keep it 30 minutes and all that. If you give me a complete story, I'm gonna watch it. The quality.
Because I'm a bitch that like to chop it. If it ain't working for me, chop. Next thing. That's me.
Next thing, like it's giving, like the girl came here. This girl is the person that came here to give y'all the drama and to give y'all spotlight y'all need. Like, that's what it gives, that she came to do. But it, like, it's just,
the only thing that I think would help the story a little bit better is more green screens. And I've expressed this on the panel. I've texted I was like, hey, you know, if y'all still editing, you know, maybe throw more green screens in there, because I'm happy that's why I appreciate AJ so much.
Love more green screens, because green screens help you tell the story.
It tells the story.
That is
and
true.
You know,
that's what you use those as piecing your story together. But as far as these personal scenes, if you filmed a personal scene with Greg, you could have easily said, I need you to talk about this personal thing right here in this scene. And then
because they could have exposed the text messages, honestly.
Well, they could,
because y'all talked about it, so I feel like it should have been exposed.
Well, then it should have been something that his business. That's a story to tell.
Like, for example, what I mean by that, CJ, is like, you know how, like on Married to Medicine, where they'll throw the text message on the screen so it'll give you a little piece to try to figure out how to.
Mother, which set of text messages are you talking about?
Right.
Y'all got so many threads. I don't know.
No.
Got so many threads.
Wait, hold on.
No. What I'm saying is, text messages only give you context clues of what's going on in this story. That's all it's going to give me. It's all it's telling me is it's verifiable. This is what was said. That's it. Move on to the next. I'm talking about the actual story of what we're talking about.
Well, most of it was coming from the Texas and stuff, though, right?
It really was. It was going from like stuff
And
that was
that's another
happening
thing I'm having a problem
behind the
with.
scenes a little bit too. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's what I'm saying.
That's another thing I'm starting to really have a problem with all of this, because there's a lot of like group texting and all of that, and it's like we're dealing with people that don't understand that whatever you say in front of that camera, don't dish out if you can't take it.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hello.
and Roderick, I definitely agree with you. And a big part of the issue that took place was that some of these people would stir up this shit like off of camera, like we would never know about it. And then all of a sudden, now the
Like
group chat
Xavier.
is going up bananas. Bitch, it's 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and these girls are going at it. So now you're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Wait, when did this happen? How was that said? So now the next time that there's a group scene, we have to address this because now it's awkward, which is how the winery happened. Well, the winery was already a thing.
So wait.
but-
So you're telling me that some girls went up? So some of the girls on the show went up on. Are you talking about Instagram, Facebook, or any type of drama, right? Outside of the show, right?
Right. These things happen.
Okay. So wait, stop. Then you stop right there. That's a producer's job to watch that. If you do not sit there as a producer, don't know that your cast are getting into it outside on scene.
No. Okay, wait.
Okay.
I think that's what.
That's
no,
why I
no
said
one
what
got
you
into it. No one. Hold on. They were having private conversations. Okay.
Okay.
Let me clear this up. They were having private conversations amongst each other. Xavier and his good girlfriend, a young man that's no longer on the show.
Okay, then, wait. Are we gonna blame Lucky the whole season? Can we just tell Lucky to come to the reunion and answer the questions? Because every episode, all I keep hearing is this same boy. Bring the Porsche to the reunion and get it answered. So I stopped. It's this Lucky girl that we don't want. It's this girl. Pay her $100 to get here and then answer the questions.
Basically, Ethan's grievance is more so with production in this particular matter, because when granted, a lot of these things happen in private conversations. It's to a degree a producer's job. We have to keep our eyes and ears to the streets when these things happen, because 9 out of 10 they're not going to bring it to us. So what we're going to do is like, no, this is what we've been hearing. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
But I just
and that's what took place.
Wait, you guys. Hold on.
That Zeus Network is about to tell Summer not to come to this reunion.
Zeus is not producing over there. They're not producing over there. But listen, I just want to preface something. So we're not bashing you guys. We're just giving our opinions from the producer's standpoint and as viewers. So just want to put that out there. We do enjoy what's going on.
The same way when it came to the Mexican niggas too. Baby, I sent that to the group chat. That was baby, everybody need to know. I don't give a shit about nothing. Everybody needs to know.
Well,
let me ask you a question, Mother. What did the producers of the show that you were on that had that situation with the Mexicans? What did your producers do to address that? How was that produced?
We brought it all up. We said we gonna bring it up.
How did the conversations go? Like, what was the? Can you break that down to me?
It was personal. It was one-on-ones first about how you feel about this, that, and the third, and then the whole group came together, and that's how we ended up discussing it in Lamont thing.
So, was there ever a resolution to it?
Yes and no, because I still don't like the bitch. So
okay,
I think that situation.
Hold on, can I say something? So
that situation could have been handled better.
I will tell y'all this right now. Let's be clear. Okay, so for us, when we was filming season 2, me and Ressie was going back at it. We went back at it. One of the reasons is because she didn't want premiere there, and I said no. When he got into it with you, you need to bring his ass there so you can address them. We sent the invitation out to his motherfucking ass. His ass.
She almost got that lady pushed down the steps.
And I'm just saying, you're not about to sit. When I work, I want to see if you're a part of it. You need to be at the reunion too. We need to get your 2 pieces in there too. If you got something to the story, you bring your 2 pieces there too. That is what a reunion is for, to clear everything up. All this, I don't know what's going on, and they're not on the show. It's one day.
Oh yeah. A bitch can at least do 30. I guess you're saying a bitch can at least do 30 minutes.
May I say something, please?
Go ahead, stand alone.
I have to agree with Dre Sember's comment that 30 minutes is really enough, because otherwise you end up with a whole lot of filler scenes and end up like a whole lot of other shows. So I do agree
Well,
there.
I feel like in the
Now,
30 minutes, what they want to see is that they want to see like more of the context clues to make it make sense to them. Because in those 30 minutes, you'll see like scenes of us sitting, and it'll be like two people talking about the same thing, and maybe you can chop that 10-minute scene down to like 2 5-minute scenes of two different people maybe addressing the same situation to get an understanding of, okay, this is how this goes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so once everybody's sitting in the same room together, it all comes together and makes sense. So
But
I think that's
also,
why they're asking for more
that
time.
brings back to
I
Reese's
would
point.
say
we're
That's why green
hoping
screens
that
are important.
we hope that when
30.
everybody comes together in one room, it makes sense. Because even sitting at that table, it was just like a whole lot of back and forth. Because even Michi was like, Xavier's still not standing on business and saying what needs to be said.
Right,
So
because there
Yeah, I
was a
only
think
in a
I
private
think
room we
Reese is
can
gonna get to
conversation
hope
the
with
they
him
can
bottom of
come
via
that. No
together.
phone.
shade. I mean, my thing is with the 30-minute thing. So I see the point. I see the side of the 30-minute because it does quote unquote want you coming back for more. However, when you have long form content, and I've done 30 minutes, I've done an hour, I've been there. When you have long form content and you are you're building this relationship and you're building this idea of these characters that we don't know, we need more time. Now, if it was a baddie situation where it's just drama, then okay, I get it. You just here just to be entertained. But my goal is when you do a show and you're producing with these ensemble casts, I want you to fall in love with the cast, because when the season is over with, they need to be going to the club and still getting recognized. But nowadays we see the girls don't even get the bookings, the recognition, anything, because the people haven't invested in them. Now, granted, if we got 30-minute episodes and we got about 15, 16 episodes, okay.
I
But if
mean,
we
but
got 30-minute episodes and it's not that many to a season, it's like, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
mean, but even then, when you look at like mainstream television, they have an hour, but cut that down with advertising. That's 45 minutes, and you
That's
can still
actually
get your
45
point across.
It's actually 30. Like, yeah,
Honestly,
25, 30
I
minutes.
mean, no,
I thought
Housewives
there's
is
a way you
42
can
Now,
still
minutes.
do the
Housewives is
scene.
42
42
minutes and
minutes.
33 seconds.
Thank you. 42 minutes.
42
I got one
minutes
more
and
pop
33
up, you
seconds.
guys.
But you
I
know,
got one more pop up.
wait. And when the Housewives, if you ever look at it, you would look at it and watch that, and they have 2 or 3 main scenes, but they have 6 scenes that gives up context clues of what went down.
Filler.
Because Portia will be like, girl, you see what so-and-so said last night? Now, girl, we get here, we going to go do this bullshit with this
And
shit.
then
And we there.
Granted, somebody spent 20, 25 minutes or 30 sometimes filming that entire
Even
scene.
if you got, okay, so listen, if you have to go back and film a scene outside and make it look like, give me more context clues in a fake scene when you're editing. I don't care if it was 6 months ago, but if you would have gave me a fake scene and gave me more context clues on who said what and brought them in the scene, there you go. That's how you fix it.
Because
Well,
the fake scene that we got didn't give a shit.
So Buddha said, in this situation, production had to make a tough call. We are not in the business of ruining people's livelihoods.
We're
That's
not
very
running
fair.
nobody's livelihoods, but one thing for sure is that, like, I feel like we just made sure you just got to make sure you film whatever they put out there on camera. You just want them to show up.
I just want people to read the contract, baby.
You got to. You just have to reinforce that to the cast. Be like, listen, whatever y'all put in front of that camera, that's just going to be what it is. Now, of course, we're not going to exploit you, but you have to be mindful of that. So when they come to work and do what they need to do, they have to keep that in mind.
That goes back to what I keep saying about showing up prepared for the job that you sign up for. Y'all signed up for reality television. So if y'all are gonna sit here and come to a reality television show, now sign up for what y'all need to. Like, girl.
However, the text messages really escalated, so we had to be mindful about what we chose to showcase.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I get that. I
That
think,
makes sense.
I mean, I think I think that there's a way to do it, and then there's a way to do it. But I think the bulk of that is like the things that Lucky had done. Of course, it put a damper on production. So I totally understand with just scrapping it all. You know, no shade. Oaklyn is actually on a show. Stay tuned. And then the last pop up is gonna be with the Maxie Jackson. So is it given the Oakleys? Is it given the Burris Tuckers? Is it given DeVoe?
It's giving Ronnie
For
and
me-
Shamari the house down boots. Bitch. No
Hello?
shade. It is giving.
Because them girls ain't got nothing on them two at the top. Them was empires considered to them girls at the bottom. Them
The
was
way how they
The
kind of
Maxie
rock
Jacksons are
it,
giving
what?
very much shoulders.
They giving me a mix of the Oakleys and Shamari.
Nah,
For the
hit 'em with the
girls, but they're
shoulder.
giving me shoulders. They are hitting me with the shoulders. And no shade. Here's the thing about the Maxie Jacksons that I live for. Blue carried this couple the first 2-3 episodes, four episodes. Michi is carrying this couple off camera. And what I live for. So I don't know what Blue was about to bring to the rest of this season, but Blue has been carrying them on camera, and Michi has been coming in the last couple episodes. But Michi has been carrying these two on social
But can
media.
I ask you something? Can I play devil's advocate?
Sure.
Does it seem like, and this is just me watching it, and I have been around them.
Okay.
To me, they give mean girl energy. So it just be like, girl, you want these problems.
I'm gonna amplify. I'm gonna amplify that. I'm gonna amplify that statement.
Hold on, Reese. Because even when I did the part that I did with them, y'all bitches don't know me. I don't know you bitches. I'm here because Greg, my friend, and I'm here to support my friend. That's it, and that's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like y'all was giving me like, girl, who this bitch? Bitch, listen.
This is what I think. This is what I think. I think that when it come down to the Maxie Jacksons, I think that they are the type of gays that wanted this. And so they're playing the reality TV girly game.
Okay.
And
I
so
would say this, they're
that's
the
what I
ones
feel.
they're the ones
Fuck you,
giving
Trey
Portia,
Simple.
y'all. They like together, they get Portia together. Like they like to clean their hands.
Together they give Portia.
They give Portia.
Together they give the
If y'all
Portia.
gonna give me Phaedra,
The Portia.
To me,
Portia on
together
season
they give
9.
Angela Oakley.
Hello.
Thank you. That's
No
where I'm at.
shade.
I can see
Together
that with
they
a
give
scoop of
Angela
Brit
Oakley.
Edie, no shade, with a scoop of Brit Edie.
With a
Standalone
scoop of
scoop.
Brit
Edie. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
actually like Brit Edney, y'all. Like I want her to come back. Like I like.
Hold on, CJ. Hold on, CJ.
Take
Go
me
ahead,
too
Stella.
emotional for me.
for me, the Maxie Jacksons really give me the DeBros. They really give me Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because Blue does give me Heather DeBro. I see Blue correcting everyone. Like you need to just stand on it. Like you were wrong. You know, you did. I see him doing that, and then Michi coming in and trying to run interference when possible.
But I think
You know
Michi
who
is more so the protector.
Let me take that
Yes.
outside of the Housewives
gives
for a
it.
second.
He
Because if
gives
you
it.
really want to talk about who the Maxie Jacksons give me, if you really want to talk about it, if you want to take it outside of the Housewives completely, the Maxie Jacksons give me Toya and Eugene from Married to Medicine.
I knew you was going to say that.
1,000,000%. Yeah.
Okay, you're A with that.
Because here's the
You ain't
thing,
with that.
Blue is gonna carry like Toya, and then Michi is gonna pop up like Eugene and be like, now wait a minute, y'all not gonna talk about my hold on. Whoa.
My man.
My favorite.
Y'all not finna
I still go back to season 1 when she said, "Are these bitches fighting in ball gowns?"
Very
in
bad.
ball gowns, baby.
That motherfucker Simone said, "These bitches fighting in ball gowns." They was gonna turn it up too.
Absolutely not.
They was turning it up.
They was oh, you got the wrong bitch now.
Not my mama.
Baby, they was over there tussling. You know, I really I have to give it up for the casting this season on the crew. Shout out to the team, the whole team over there at CRW, because I think that this was very
CJ, you
good
ate that.
casting. I think this was very good casting. And not Cynthia and Peter.
Right. He ate that.
I think that this is very good casting because I think that the Maxie Jacksons are giving us they own stuff and then carrying. Xavier is a topic of conversation. I think that Gregory and his monotone is doing what it needs to do. We got the sweet one who is Mo. We got the OG who is AJ. Then we got the little sprinkles of the mess with the people that we ain't really seeing on camera like that. So I think that this was y'all ate with that casted Lex. Yes.
So basically, I would like to see
I
character
give all the
development.
praise to Wuda.
Oh, well, shout out to Woo.
I like to
Shout out to Wuda Lee.
Since you got your characters, let's develop them. That's all I would say. Develop them.
So mother, I'm just because we're here. I mean, can we talk? I mean, we're here.
What we here?
Let's just say in a world where people are like, yeah, I mean, yes.
Let's hypothesize.
Let's hypothesize here.
I'm gonna fight Oaklyn and I'm gonna fight you if this goes wrong.
Whose peach would you be taking? Who do you not want to see come back on this?
Wait. We're not gonna say peach.
Oh, bitch, I got an answer.
We're not.
Who's star? Who's cowboy boot? Who's cowboy hat? Whatever. Who's stir up?
Only person, and I know him in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So only person that I would say, because I know him. The only person I would say is Mo, because he's not really around.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody else falls into the fold, and they know, the different plays and the tricks, and they always around each other. However, Mo is not always around. Now, if I had to take somebody else's, it would be a toss-up between. Oh, this gonna sound terrible, y'all.
Go on and say it. You in there?
You're in a safe space.
Fuck y'all. I would say make certain people a friend of, and I'll leave.
Who would you make a friend? Give me two of them.
Name them.
Give me.
I would say D'Angelo could be a friend of.
Facts.
And then I would say who else is on there, dude?
You know what's funny? I can see what you say. Why you say give D'Angelo a friend? Make him a friend though.
Okay. So and then I would say take the
married couple.
Take the man. I don't like the married couple.
I would break
take them out.
I'll break the couple in half.
I would keep Michi. I would take one.
I would keep Michi and then leave Blue. Yeah, and then let them come in.
I would take one away and keep one.
I agree with that, Ressie.
Because you keep both of them, you got a dynamic of them. These two are always gonna be like this.
And then what we do?
I give Wuda and Lex. I like that y'all did that. That was so different because we've seen couples all the time always be split up, and this is the part. Like in a gay reality world, we're seeing this married couple be together. So I'm glad that y'all kept them together. Just to show that unity.
I think that if y'all are listening, the Maxie Jackson's on the replay. I think that Michi can really hold it down on the show because the scenes that we've seen with just Michi, that Michi and Gregory scene was excellent.
Right, Michi want to be there.
Because
Michi want to be there.
Want to be there.
Like.
And
Blue seems like he's there, but he don't want to
be
there. He ain't got to be there.
Mm-hmm.
He's in support of Meech.
So to wrap it up, let's see who we make. Let's pick one person that we make a friend of the show, just in a better space. Let's start with AJ. AJ, if you had to choose one person, they're still here, but they're just a friend of the show next season. Who would you choose?
A friend of the show.
Mm-hmm. A Jennifer Tilly, a Cynthia Bailey, still around, but
I would say I would make like a friend of the show. Shit.
Spit it out, boy.
Hello?
Listen, y'all. A friend of the show. I would make Xavier a friend of the show. I wouldn't make him
Ooh,
that's good.
Okay, that one.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that, but that's a good.
He would make a good Marlo.
Just because he's not. I don't feel like he's ready for this. I feel like he's a friend of a friend, anyways.
Okay. But see, this what I don't like about comments. They read too much into what I said. I said what I said for a reason.
Period.
And those who get it, producers get why I said what I said. I'm not gonna argue with the comments.
Yeah, fucking
Right.
comment.
Mo,
baby, leave them comments alone.
who would you make a friend of the show next season?
I like your scenario. I think one of the husbands.
One of the husbands? Okay. Stand alone. Who you think?
Blue, D'Angelo.
Oh, multiple.
Oh, my sister got
maybe Mo, because Mo is really not for the fuck shit, and maybe AJ, because AJ's not for the fuck shit as well.
Got it.
Okay.
I like that.
CJ?
As a friend of the show, I would look at I'm not gonna say Xavier. I would say one of the husbands. That's one.
Okay.
And then I would choose, if I had to bump somebody up, it would be between Eric James and Antonio.
Eric ain't on the show no more, baby.
Eric ain't on the show no more.
No.
Antonio ain't been there.
My table has runneth over between.
Ain't been on one
them.
episode.
I would say this though,
My
that
table has runneth
if it's
over.
not them, then I would look at, like, we need another character, but that gives Xavier energy, but a main character that's established.
I see where he's going. I see where he's going.
CJ, I'm not gonna
actually
deal with your
agreeing-
shit tonight.
Me and CJ thinking the same thing, because I liked everybody. I mean, I feel like Blue, I think Blue really did it to support Michi. I don't think he really did it as like something he wanted to do for himself. But I need a new character. I need a new character as a friend of the show. Even if it's a returning person from like a previous season and they're coming in this dynamic. I need a new character. I wouldn't
For you
so
to
much
say
like,
that, I will ask you this then. Tell me this, because you're on the show. You're a producer and you're on part of casting.
Mhm.
Did Blue always make sure every scene, if Michi started the scene, did Blue always seem like he took over the scene after confrontation started?
No, because Blue, even like at the field day, Blue was holding that scene down by himself. Michi was kind of the one that was playing the back part and everything. I think that it's just kind of like, I don't know how they pick and choose who's gonna do
that. That's why I'm confused there, because y'all said that Michi
relationship.
wants
I
to
love
do the show. If Michi wants to do the show, I can see like, oh, Blue, like if he's not speaking up for himself.
But
then
I think
I'ma
Blue
do
is
that.
going to defend his husband.
Correct.
Right.
But it was at the lingerie party.
you don't need.
That's why
at the lingerie party, it was opposite, because at the lingerie party, it was when everything kicked off. Y'all didn't see the beginning of everything getting kicked off, but it was like Greg and Michi were going back and forth, and then Blue stepped in. I think if I recall correctly, he actually said, "I'm gonna always be down for my husband, and I just really want to just move past." He was actually trying to be the peacemaker, but then it just kept going, child. So it was just like, child.
I mean, that's the problem that I'm saying, is that we just next time we need to focus on one of the couples.
So
the married couple.
that's why me personally, Blue will be a friend of the show. Michi to the front. I'm gonna say this. I've said this to Reese behind the scenes, but I will also probably let. I'll probably let Xavier go, because eventually, if he gets a better opportunity, he's going to jump ship. Mo. The only reason why I would probably let Mo go, because I feel like he would do better in a different group with familiar energy.
Exactly. Yep. With familiar people that we know.
And also, I would bring back probably one or two familiar faces back to this group and let them work from there. That's just me personally.
Oaklyn.
Okay, so we're talking about who's going to be a friend of the show, right?
Friend of the show,
right?
Greg, because the only reason Greg has anything to say is because of Mo.
Oh,
so the only thing that we've seen of Greg is his class that he was teaching that was led by somebody else. So anything that Greg has had to say has been in defense of Mo. So at the end of the day, Greg is going to be Mo's friend.
Roger,
stop me when I'm wrong. Greg has been Mo's friend, and so you got a whole You got a whole folder on Xavier in defense of Mo and still fucked him. So you're gonna be a friend.
Well, let
I'm
me
just
let
gonna
me
say
clear up
that.
something for you, Oakland. He got a whole photo on Xavier because he was present for a lot of stuff.
The shade of this
Fair
comment.
enough, but you still fucked him, so it doesn't matter. You still have
But
this
do
whole
you
folder and you
remember?
still
Do you
fucked him.
remember that they were talking
shade.
before all of these things happened and came out?
What about it?
They were talking before all of this stuff aired out. Before the
And that's
shitty
fair enough.
towel, huh?
But see, here's the thing. But see, here's the thing. The reason my
What
information
behind
and
the
the way
what
that
behind the scenes?
the way
Drop it
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on,
something
hold on.
you got.
Just let me explain. Let me tell you.
Who is this talking?
The way that I approach
That was
this
AJ.
show is everything that I have seen and gathered behind the scenes, and everything that I'm seeing on camera is just informing everything that I'm seeing behind the scenes. Because the way that I was introduced to this show was shit that happened behind the scenes. I was introduced to what was going on with this show behind the scenes, not what happened on camera. So I knew what was going on with y'all before anything aired. So anything that has happened on this show is just informing shit that I already knew. So whatever y'all got going on the camera is just giving me clues and clicks to like, oh, okay, that's why you're doing this. That's why you're doing that. That's why you're moving like this. That's why you're not saying that. All I'm saying.
I'm still confused.
Well,
okay?
the
I want to know
context,
what you know.
the
Like,
context, and that's what correct me if I'm wrong, Oakland, but it sounds like you have more of the context, which we are looking for than
but
everybody.
and that's what I mean. What context do he have that is making it confused? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm just saying that I was around for certain things that have happened after filming Wrapped, and I've had conversations with certain cast members about shit that happened during filming, and now that's being exposed after filming. So the way that things are falling out on camera is just informing the conversations that I've had with cast members behind the scenes.
And what were those conversations? Let us know so we can know. The people want to
Greg,
know.
Xavier, D'Angelo. Like I go behind the scenes and I ask questions because if people fall in my DMs, I ask questions.
So what was the conversation?
I mean, I could say, listen.
Make it up.
All I'm saying is Greg sat here and did whatever he did when it comes to Xavier because he claims that he wanted to protect him from the group piling up on him. But at the end of the day, on Mad Day, you jumped on the pile up. So whatever you were trying to protect him from is bullshit because you jumped on the pile up when he exposed your ass. So that's that. When it comes to the Maxie Jacksons, it is what it is because like my whole thing is the only reason that Xavier turned on the Maxie Jacksons is because they leaked those text messages. Pay attention. The only reason that Xavier turns on people is because they leak his business. He wants to try to be loyal to people with other people's business and be messy behind the scenes. And as long as they keep that in the group chat, he's fine. As soon as that leaks and he looks crazy, now he turns on you.
Well, no, that's not, I don't believe that to be true.
I'm just paying attention to what I've seen about D'Angelo specifically, and then what I've seen about Greg specifically.
Well, D'Angelo never did nothing to him to make him expose D'Angelo's private text messages.
I'm just talking about what he's saying behind the scenes as well as in public, in front of the cameras as well. Like there's a double, like there's two layers to what's happening here because there's what's being exposed in the Instagram stories, and then there's what's being talked about behind the scenes. So I'm talking about from both of those perspectives because y'all can say whatever y'all want to say on these Instagram stories, but what goes on behind the scenes in the DMs is what informs those Instagram stories.
So let me, because you said that, let me go to this.
Sure.
So the things that were posted on Instagram stories about the Maxie Jacksons and Xavier never being friends, how do you feel about it now that it's aired that they were really friends all season?
I feel like,
be honest.
I feel like, I mean, my whole thing is, were they really friends?
Yeah.
Because there's so much. But see, here's my thing. Here's my thing. The only reason that I say that is because they sat here And Xavier kept bringing them information, and Xavier told me this personally, that they said that they didn't care about what was being said to them, what was being said to them until those 34 pages worth of text messages leaked, right? So my whole thing is like,
so you had a conversation with Xavier, and Xavier told you that the husband stated they didn't care about what people were saying about them until those 34 pages of text messages of bullshit was
it friendship or was it you gathering the data?
It was friendship, because I'm not going to be hanging out with no bitch constantly. Ain't no bitch coming in my home that I'm collecting data on just to, I'm going to invite you to my house so you can. No, I don't know what spirit you got on you. You stay outside that door until I know what spirit you got on you, because I don't.
But they sat here and allowed this person to bring them information all season about every single person on the show and said nothing about it until some shit popped off that they can leak some information about when they had physical receipts. So
that's because it was all bullshit, and they knew that it was all bullshit and all lies.
So why keep this person around though? If you know that this person is willing to volunteer you bullshit.
That was their
if you know that. So what type of friend are you that you're willing to let a person volunteer you bullshit though?
Clearly, the friends that
like how long are you gonna let this person sit around and be messy? Like you're gathering, like you're letting this person wait until they give you something vulnerable enough or important enough to leak. They let him sit around until they gave him something powerful enough to leak. And when those 34 text messages dropped, that's when they had something on him. They didn't give a fuck about nothing else that he had to say because it was hearsay. So when he had receipts, that's when they tapped in.
But they still never had receipts, Oaklyn. Have you ever seen those 34 text messages?
Yes.
And what did you do,
Yes, I have.
I mean, he was there that night.
Messages. There was nothing in the text messages, but what I'm saying is that there was physical proof of what he was doing.
To be upset. And for someone,
no, it's not about. I want to jump in. I don't think it's not about what was said in the text messages that made them upset. It was the fact that the text messages were sent to them as tea that Xavier was sending to them, and then they used that and put it in the group. Is what I'm gathering that Oaklyn is saying.
So that's y'all take on it, because that's not what they said.
So what did they say? Please clarify for me.
Well, they said on the show, on the after show, and on the lives that we have been on, that they never wanted the information. And that's the reason that they kept popping it. Michi said this. Michi and Blue both said
But I've also seen a screenshot of him asking for the information.
Yes, exactly. So after that, when he kept saying things, they kept saying it like we never asked him for it, but that's the reason we kept going off. They kept trying to figure out why we had a problem and why is this, why is that? Because the people because he kept saying, because Xavier sent us these 34 text messages. I'm sorry.
That's what I just said.
No, that's not what you said, Oaklyn, honey. You said that the reason they took this information from them, but they never cared about it. Like there was nothing in the messages to prove what they said. But they said the reason that they were mad and upset was because Xavier said these and these things, and then they had these messages. That's why they were upset. Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it's different. I think y'all are talking about two separate situations. I think y'all talk about two separate situations. I think there's the 24 text, the 34 that led to him being put out of D'Angelo house. And I think there were conversations that weren't linked to the D'Angelo situation that also fuel what you're saying, AJ.
I could agree with that. But I think that for me, the reason why they never cranked it before this is because they never had any concrete proof. And
they were cranking.
And when Xavier decided to bring them concrete proof is when he decided to leak it. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm just going now, mind you, I'm not saying anything based off of what I feel. I'm just going based off of what I was told, and I'm allowing you to clarify it. That's what I'm saying. I was told
they were cranking
that
it
they
with
didn't give a damn about this. So now you figure it out.
They were cranking it with Greg all season. Let's just jump there.
Okay.
They were cranking it with Greg all season.
The Maxie Jackson specifically.
Yes. The Maxie Jacksons was cranking, and Greg was like, wait, what's going on? Like, I thought every time we rap, y'all say it's no problem, y'all say it's no issue, but bitch, every time these cameras come on, y'all got a problem with me. What's the deal? So once it all came out and finally started to unfold after episode 1 aired and the 34 messages was released and all that, that's what led to them saying, hey, Now we get an understanding on why they so mad, because Xavier's going back saying stuff that is not true. And once it came out to not be true, they continued to go on with Greg.
So you're saying that the Maxie Jacksons basically used Xavier to siphon off tea about the other cast members?
I didn't say they siphoned
entire
anything
season.
because they said that they didn't want it. In the same breath they said that they didn't want it is the same breath that Michi said, send it to me, bro.
But saying you don't want something, but keep...
Wait, does it give that they want a piece of Greg?
I don't think that they want a piece of Greg. I don't think those people want nobody to say sexual business, but...
But my whole thing is saying you don't want something and continuing to receive it are two different things. You can say you don't want something all the time, but if you accept it from the person that keeps giving it to you, that's something completely different. Because at the end of the day, they said they didn't want all this tea all season, but when they got those receipts, they leaked them.
And they got they got those 34 messages after we was done filming. We were done filming.
Right.
We were wrapped. Everything was done. So them posting those messages, a bunch of bullshit. Because what it was, there was nobody reading nobody in there. So I'm trying. Out of those 34 messages, that means you wanted to have a problem with a person.
I think it honestly boiled down to the first problem. I believe is the alliances that they feel like were being built, because it was obvious is the Fab Four on one side, then it was the Maxie Jacksons.
Hey, can we stop that? Because it wasn't like that. They made it.
I understand that it wasn't like that. I'm not saying that that's how y'all went into the situation, but that's what it looked like to them.
Like from a viewer's perspective, that's what it looks like.
From a viewer perspective and from their perspective is what it looked like, because D'Angelo was quote unquote in the middle or trying to be in the middle, and that was unsuccessful. So I think that's where the friction came into play, especially with a separate group chat being created with just the Fab Four, and then you got somebody who is taking the tea back to the Maxie Jacksons, i.e. Xavier.
But Xavier didn't know anything that was going on in our Fab Four group chat until he went through the phone. So everything that he was taking back to the Maxie Jacksons was shit that he was just stirring up or hearing in the midst of us probably filming a scene or rapping a scene and everybody talking. That was that.
Thank you, AJ.
I think there's a piece missing there, but I am not at liberty to go into that piece.
What piece?
With that piece. As far as what he did and didn't know.
But what do you mean did and didn't know? About what?
About y'all's group text.
Oh, well, if he knew about it, then he had to only know about it from one other person.
Saying he knew?
So
clearly Ressie said that he knew.
But listen, we are that's time. That's my time on stage.
Oh, bitch, nah. Where we going? Ain't no time.
Yeah, I want to know what is it that he knew about the group chat already.
Baby.
Drop it in my inbox. Send it to me.
Yeah, we can do that off camera, off key, off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of
I think that this was a very great conversation. This was a good live tonight, you guys. Make sure that you always like, comment, and subscribe to the ReVoyce YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe over on CRW TV, CRW Plus. Get that members only. It's only $4.99. Y'all get all the exclusive clips prior to.
So what's this show you created with Oaklyn?
Well, that's public. I mean, that's public. It's a show called Business and Pleasure that we developed. So
look, I did that because you got me at the beginning, so I had to get you back.
I mean, it is what it is. But thank you. Shout out to Mother for popping up. Shout out to Mo, AJ, D'Angelo, Standalone. Thank you so much for your support as always. We live for you over
in Oakland. The people said you got to get some act right.
Wait, what?
Not some act right.
What kind of?
You gotta get some act right. Me?
You got to get some act right.
Listen, I am the act right. Let's be clear. All right.
Well, we are here to do a job, and as we know, we are trying to spark this web reality space back up. And I think that by unifying in this way, you guys, is really getting the girls back on track. So I'm excited to see how this year goes for everybody. So once again, everybody, I am Ressie G, not Carter B, but I still get to the money. And we finna be up out of here. And we will see y'all next week on the Crew Mondays. Y'all. We are creating appointment television through this collaboration.
Well,
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love
Okay,
it.
Reese, meet me on the back chat. Thank you.
Bye, you guys. And just like that, the panel has spoken. Thank you to everyone who pulled up live and those watching back on the replay. We see you, we appreciate you, and you are the best part of our conversation. Remember, this panel is in good fun. It's about dialogue, perspective, and unifying the web reality space by supporting CRW Plus Productions. Make sure you follow our panelists on Instagram today to stay up to date on everything we got going on. Special thank you to CRW Plus for all the assets we use in tonight's episode. And again, like, comment, and subscribe to the ReVoyce YouTube channel today. Thanks for watching. See you next week.